team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm offbeat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. It's fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. For much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it tonight. Oh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience. Determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving. They changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition. Back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lacking. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going battle and fight this final round. Life's a paper, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your blow. Can't get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more kids, no children leaving hearts. That's young. We got to keep it open. Oh, no, I love you.
Are you waking up?
Great job.
Yay.
Oh my God.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. days. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet. And nothing can shake me, cause I know I took a hold on. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. No. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. Fight for millions. Take a second, see the blessing in it. From much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let them see it brilliant. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn and develop patience. Determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. Or cancer slowing our road. I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals.
Yeah. Give back, give love, give insult away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't get played, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you do. Some things you gotta do. I'm gonna share all that I have and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more pets, no more children, that's me on.
Woo! What's up, JP? Era JQ. What it do? Eric Gomes, K Sims. What's up? Mark Wunderlich is Utah in the house. I appreciate y'all coming in here tonight. Thank you, Willie Beecham. KJ, what's up? Green Dog, man. Oh man. Welcome back. You gonna have to call in if you disagree. Call in. If y'all disagree with me tonight, call in. Call me now. What's up, Club 57? What it do, Birdman? What it do, Phantom Brawler? Super Bros, Yova, I am J. Lou, Hotep, S. Dot. DeMarco, how you been, man? Welcome back, man. What's up, Ray G. Brown, Southside? Welcome to the show, man. AJ, welcome back. Jaywalk, what's up? What it do? In this way before. This song coming so hard, Nathan. What's up, Mac of the South? What's up, Mr. Shakur? Vegan Don TV, man. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
What's up, Big Dog? And we in the building, man. We gonna play this trailer. And we're gonna rock out. The guest is in the building. What's up, Mr. Adams? And let's play this trailer. Make sure y'all go get this award-winning film.
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and
Can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
At least 15. At least 15, y'all. Welcome to the show, man. I appreciate you coming in, man. Mr. Adams is already in the building. We're going to welcome him to the show, man.
What's happening?
To the show.
Yeah, what's up, Patrick? How you doing, man?
Yeah, how you feeling, man? I appreciate you coming on.
Man, I'm doing good. Listen to a little down in Washington tonight at home, chilling. My sister's had some surgery on the rotator cuff thing. She's doing much better, man. She's in her fifth day now of recovery. She got 5 more weeks, so she's prepared for it. She, you know, she love to cook. You know how it is. It's kind of hard to get cook now at the hand. So I'm trying to keep her cooking. I sure will, man. So how you doing? How the blessings to the family?
Yeah, everything good. I appreciate it. Oh, you got to turn. Oh, I forgot the music. Got to turn the music off because you'll get a YouTube strike.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess up down in Washington's, legacy. A girl, I'm gonna mess her legacy of all these years trying,
Right,
so, man, first of all, I want to give a shout out to you, man, on your show. I know I've been trying to go to the show. I've been watching you do your thing, and the movie I saw the movie. It's fire. It's fire.
Thank you, dog.
And hey, we hard. You tell it like it is. People always want to get you. You tell it like it is. So what can we do? Right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What can we do, man? And congrats to all the awards you're getting and everything, and many more. Many more to come.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
All day long. And, exactly, man.
And I mean, you was talking about my film, but you got some big stuff going on in terms of film too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do, man. Thank you, man. Queen of Roads, man. I lost my dad earlier this year, and I was heading out to Mississippi to see him, and we stopped at this truck stop. Long story short, this black female was getting gas at a truck stop out of Arizona. It's a little bit out of Phoenix, and this white guy approached her, another trucker, started just call out her name, call out her damn name, cussing her out, just talking all kind of stuff to her, man. And he called her a lot lizard. And for y'all don't know about trucking, a lot lizard means she's a hoe. Mm-hmm. And the sister just pumping a diesel in the 18-wheeler, and he have a gun. So I see the 32 he have in the back of his belt thing. So I went and get my 9 because I'm licensed to carry in 28 states, and one of the states is Arizona. So I go. My brother's pumping gas. My sister Steve lines in the back seat of the car. And he said, "Where you going, man?" I said, "I'm right back." He said, "You trying to get a woman, man? It's cold." I said, "No, this is a homegirl. Look, I see I was a problem." So I go to have my gun in the back, and the dude was talking crap. He tell me, "Get your black ass away from me, none of your business." So I say, "He talking to me?" And fast they did come to find out, the cops came. He got put in cuffs, and in time the sister owned 5 of the trucks that was sitting there.
Wow.
So and the truck stop. I said, "Wow." So right away, my head just in my eyes, boom. I said, "Oh, show ideal." So on the way there, I wrote a treatment. Now, I'm not known to be a writer. I'm more of a creator because my mindset. So I created this out deal of a standard show. Took me a while to get the name for it. And back in '84 was a truck show that was called Queen of the Roads. So what I did, I took Queen of the Roads and added a trucker story to it. But hers a different flair. And my own story about these 6 black women telling their stories. So it's going to be a high intensity show, and it won't be no women throwing wigs and high heels at one another. It's all about their lives as truckers. Mm. And Discovery is the front runner. They wanted it, and they made offers. We're still debating, but I went to Lisa Robinson, who's part of CEO of a company called Enchanted Entertainment. So Lisa came to me and signed me to a 5 picture and TV deal to do anything I want because they have enough money to solidify the funding to do all my shows. So that was the first show on there, and I got 2 more right behind it following. So it's a blessing, and our main headquarters is going to be in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I'll probably move it out there. We're building 250,000 square foot studio in a 50-room hotel in Albuquerque. So it's very exciting. I met the CEO of the company, but it was Fanaji, of course, a big billionaire, incredible young man. And money's been certified. We just working right now. We're just putting stuff in pre right now, putting their sizzle stuff together. We got a new trailer coming soon in 2022. So I'm looking out for it. Just look out for it.
So you expect it to come out 2022?
Yeah, we definitely started. We started to shoot 2022. At the end of the year, it should be coming out. And look like whoever decides to give you the best offer, it could be Discovery or TLC. We would go to TRC, excuse me, TRU, or whoever wants to give me what I want. And we thought about TBS, people like that to major network, because it's the producers of Ice Truckers was a great show. That's why they jumped on it right away. Discovery did. So shout out to my boys over at Discovery, and that's if the money's right, but attorneys and stuff, and we see, we're gonna probably end up going with Discovery. Because we're looking at least 3 seasons, 3 to 4 seasons. If I get them 38 episodes, between 30 to 35 episodes, Cedric, I'm in the money.
Yeah. right.
That's the goal, So I got that. Then I have Behind the Vest coming 2022, and also the first annual Legends Bodyguard Hall of Fame, which I'm giving back to those men and women who have served as executive protectors, and we paying homage to them. It's produced by me and Jaleel Anderson. His father was late James Anderson, who bodyguarded Sugar Ray, Ali. So the biggest names in boxing, his father did. So we get an award in his behalf, and 3 more names we're gonna have be named. We give awards with tonight. So we're excited about that.
That's what's up.
Yes.
And Mr. Gumbo's pretty excited too, man. Salute Fred and the real family in the chat. # Birdman. Shaking my head, Birdman. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, man. I'm working on a lot of things, and I got, and a lot of things I'm working on now. I'm in school now, online in college right now at Penn State online. I'm taking a 19-week course.
Wow.
The course is Threat Assessment Analyst. What Threat Assessment Analyst is, it's a threat assessment analyst who deals with a neutral threat when it comes to school shootings, terrorist plots, bombings, terrorist things on hijacking airplanes. They bring a specialist in who's Charlie trained to eliminate that assessment threat down to almost a 2 or 3. Because the average high of a threat is like a rate to a scale of 1 to 7. It could be a 7. So you got to take it more serious. We have a school shooting, for instance, and we have enough of those. They can hire me and a team I put together that's trained to come in and give them different scenarios how to eliminate that threat and make it down to a 1 or 2.
Right.
So it's a very intense class, over 10,000 hours of work, footage, homework, 4 exams before you graduate. When you graduate, you get a certification certificate, and then you'll be a threat assessor. It does come with federal accolades. I work with FBI, DEA, DSA, U.S. Marshal Service. I work with everybody in that constitution. So I'm very excited about that for myself.
No, absolutely. And you dabbled in, you just spoke of the guns. Elaborate on guns, like in gun safety and stuff like that, because I know you're an expert on guns.
Yeah, see, me and a lot more guys. Like I shout out my cousin Reggie J from Reggie J, Reggie Couture, Reggie Suits, who just started Steve Harvey Live. Me and Reggie, we used to always talk about that. He was everybody know Reggie J was once a DJ. He was bad. Reggie Couture, and he used to come to a club I worked at Acapulco, and he's a gun expert also. And he has a course he teaches out towards. I think it's out towards Highland area, because Highland have a lot of areas you can have gun safety areas, all that land out there in Highland. So the situation with gun safety we have a problem we have now is the gun control laws they're not for everyone, and everyone is getting convicted as not being the right choice to have a firearm in the house. I think everyone has the right to have a firearm in the house, but it's had a proper expertise, people show you how to use that gun in case you need to use that gun in the capability of and capacity of using the gun. Now, gun safety is very important in America, but we just let people just buy the guns and not do backgrounds. And the problem is not the people kill people. It's not the guns killing people. So if you get the right kind of gun safety laws for instance, when you see your kid at home, and he had blonde hair on Thursday, now his hair all black, and then he painted his nails black and started wearing the black lipstick, it's time to talk to Bobby in the room. Say, son, what does it matter? Before you go start going to school. And the kids are giving you an avenue to say, hey, Mom, stop me. I'm going out of control. Please cry out for help. And no parents can do that no more. Parents are so confident in their own life, and their kids are going to school and killing people.
Right.
And what are we going to do? You have kids who's going to school. You want to be, when you see your kids go. My grandbaby went to school for the first time, and she was so scared.
Mm.
And I told my son, you walk with them as far as you can go. Your parents can't go as far now because of the damn COVID stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad when you see your kids walking, and your kids are so bubbly. I love to see you and your kids, man. Fed, you're a great dad. I commend you for it, man. And it just boils my heart to see these kids who are now growing up without a father, without a mother, because of gun violence.
Mm-hmm.
And police, the solution is not defunding the police department. It's teaching them new regulations, how to secure their weapons and know the difference between a taser and a gun. So, what can you do? We should know the difference between the heaviness of a taser and a heaviness of a 9mm.
Right.
If you've been on the force more than 20 years, you should know that by now. The first 3 years, you should know what the difference between your taser is mostly on the left side most of the time, and your gun is on the right, depending on if you shoot with your right hand. If you don't shoot the right hand, the taser will be on the opposite side of where your gun is. So if you don't know the laws, everybody's ain't always innocent that's getting killed. People got to understand it too also. And people can get mad about it. Everybody's not always innocent is getting killed. Because when a cop tell you to get down, hey, whatever. I know it's your right to say you want to say, but I'd rather go on my family next day. Okay, you want to take me in, but I'm going to sue the hell out you when I get through all this paperwork for falsely accused of being arrested. So why fight them and argue with them and then get yourself shot, not going on your family? That's how I feel about it. And thank God I haven't got tagged yet. 31 years as a bodyguard, I haven't been tagged by cops yet. Follow home, I've never been tagged, but one time in Beverly Hills, until they knew who I was, because I worked for the Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel security for 3 years, that's why they knew who I was. And they said, oh, you so-and-so, yeah. And, how you have a good night, and that was it. That's the last time I've really been tagged by anybody in law enforcement. And so, yeah, gun safety in America is an issue, and we need to tackle it and tackle it fast, or everybody start toting guns.
Right.
Everybody, 8-year-old, 9-year-old. I go to Texas and see an 85-year-old with a 57 walk around like, what the hell? It's crazy.
Right.
But what can you do? What can you do, man?
Right.
What can you do?
Right. We got a question, Destiny, but I got to clean your camera off, Destiny. It's kind of cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe your camera off. There you go. It's much clearer. It's much clearer now. How you doing, Destiny?
I'm good, and you, Fred. I want to apologize for the last week when I supposed to came on, but I was sick as a dog.
Okay, well,
I apologize.
Well,
Hi, DeAndre.
we prefer kittens in here.
How you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm blessed, highly favored. Thank you.
That's what's up. Kittens. I do want a kitten, Fred. So don't start on the damn cat. Don't start because you know I want a goddamn cat.
I love my cats. I had cats for a year. I love my cat. Cats are smart.
They are. They are. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Yeah. They don't want to listen to me. Thank you, DeAndre. Somebody got my back.
Yeah. Cats are, I'm going to tell you, cats are like an alarm system and you never know. See, dogs bark, but cats sense things.
Yeah.
If you don't understand that. Mm-hmm. I had a cat that kept me from killing somebody in my yard. The cat went to the window, and my cat name was Into, and Into got everything. And he would see when somebody come in the yard on one, he would tilt his head to the left. If I knew somebody was in my yard. And if it was somebody I know me, to the right. That's why I knew somebody was intruding in my yard, which hadn't been there. Mm. If he scratched his paw on the window, it was somebody we knew. So my dog would just bark at anybody. So you're like, okay, who you barking at now, man? But the cat just knew when the wrong person was around for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I love my cat. So, you know, hey, you know, it doesn't matter having a cat at all, man. It's pretty cool to have a cat.
Fred up there talking shit, like always talking shit.
You like cats, Red?
Fred want a cat too. Yes, he do. He want a goddamn cat too. I'm gonna pick out your cat,
Your
Fred.
your daughter will love a cat. Trust me, she'll love a cat.
Yeah,
They
she'll love
so
it.
cuddly, man.
Sure
Big guy like me, 6'4", and for the pet having a cat is like unusual. You know, it's like unusual. We walk around, with, touch my kitty cat's head in public, so I don't like it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So you have a question, young lady?
No, I didn't. I mean, yeah, you was talking about weapons. So, what is your favorite gun to shoot? I love shooting. I love shooting guns.
Oh well, I'm a Desert Eagle. I have a Glock 19. I have a High Point 9. I have an MP5. I'm trying to get a Ruger right now.
You got all the weapons.
Yeah, I'm like you can find me a grenade launcher. Let me know.
I heard you say something about being right-handed, and I'm left-handed, so you're absolutely right. So I had to learn to shoot a lot with my right hand, and although I'm left-handed, when I was in the Army, the M16 they have left. They did have the left weapon. When I was in the police academy, they didn't. We had 40 caliber Berettas.
Yeah.
And it was made for right-handed.
Exactly, right-handed. So the 92F Beretta is a good gun to have. But let me tell you something that makes it amazing for a woman to have. I think women should own a good, nice. I have a Ruger, have a 380. It looks like a 9.
Well, I like a shotgun actually.
What kind of gun you got?
I like a. I don't have one now, but I like a shotgun.
Yeah, we all like shotguns. I have a Mossberg. We love shotguns. I love around this household. We love shotguns, Frederick. Cause we're the hood. We love some shotguns in LA.
All you gotta do is point in your direction. It's gonna hit your target some way, shape, or form. I ain't talking about the bird's eye neither. I want the buckshot. I don't want no damn bird's eye. I want the buckshot. I don't want a wound.
You said, ding dong. What is it? And I said, the postman got 12 rounds for you. I'm gonna reload, keep going. It's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. In this world, so it's dope. So I'm a gun.
You're a gun expert.
Yeah, I'm about guns.
But you're out in California. The gun laws out there is a lot stricter than they are here.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, she's in Texas.
Yeah, Texas. We just have the Wild Wild West. What happened?
Yeah, he'll come back on. He beamed out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Fred, what's good? Let's talk about your boy. I was so happy that you cooking Leonard Ellaby with his lying ass. Yes.
Oh man, turn your full screen. I forgot to tell DeAndre you should turn full screen so it looks more natural.
Well, my computer, for whatever reason, does not work. It just does like this echo thing. So I don't know.
You full screen now.
Full screen. There you go.
Yeah, D full screen.
Yeah.
Turn it.
How I put full screen?
Just turn it. Boom. There you go. Now everybody's knowing.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. Look, I even brought the old school hats back, man. Remember the golf course, the golf hats.
Yeah.
I went old school with it, man. I found the dude who owned the rices now, a new brother, and he laced me up with like 4 or 5 of them. So now I think I'm an OG brother now. So OG ain't supposed to be an OG bodyguard. So I had to take this back. I'm trying to be a producer, director. But I do have a new project I'm working on right now. That's I really can't talk about, but it's crazy. I did something. I took the world of domestic violence and I'm going to take it to another level. What I'm about to do, and it's going to change a lot of lives when it comes to women and men who are victims. I was a victim, believe it or not. I had a girl who took my English bulldog's head and cut it off.
Oh man, what kind of weird shit is that?
Now, let me tell the story. It's go. I'm on a road with Madonna. I was bodyguard Madonna, and I'm going to go out to the country. And I tell her we can't be together no more. I'm going to be gone for almost a year. And it's like kind of hard to do. We only dated like 4.5 months. And she was cool. She's black, Cambodian, and some other. I guess Cambodian kicked out. You want to eat the dog up again. So I said, but we can remain friends. But I appreciate it if you take care of Brutus while I'm gone. You can take him to help with you. He said, I can do that fine. And then after the 3rd day, my neighbor noticed how she kept coming over and started tearing up stuff. He started hearing stuff being broken. She was breaking my dishes. And how come? And he said, go over there. And he just noticed that people smelling a weird smell come from the house. She had cut the dog head off and called me a no good pig and put the blood on the wall, like Charles Manson shit.
You should have sent her ass to fucking jail. You should have sent her ass to fucking jail.
No. I'm telling you, let me tell you what she did. She back then, back in the early part of the 90s, you didn't have all the laws you have now. And see what it did, I'll go to file a complaint. You know, the police, they start laughing at me. I go in there, they start laughing. There's two brothers in there. And they like, yeah, right, look, a 5-foot girl did that. I said, man, look, if y'all don't believe me, I will have my sisters come and beat the brakes out of her. And I drag her down the street butt naked with tar and fella leaves on her. And they said, then you're gonna find yourself in trouble. I said, oh, you gotta get jokes. So the female sergeant came out, a white woman, said, look, I heard the story. I said, come on, we got it. These guys are clowning and they should be shaming themselves. So she would have taken my word. I filed a complaint against them too. But you know, LAPD, just LAPD. So I filed a complaint to give her the description. I told the girl, have you seen her? When last time we seen her? Well, since that happened to my dog, I haven't seen her at all. And they start cutting back. She took a shot with a 22 at one of my boys. She thought I was with him. So the girl went on a rampage. So we had to set her up. I literally had to set her up just to get her for the cops to set. And they literally tackled this girl, Reggie. They tackled her. Like she was
like, what was on her business?
Nothing. We wasn't even sexually involved in nothing yet. We were still getting a chance to know one another. I said, she cool, but I met her with my mutual friends who's a female cop. And she was like shocked. She was like, she's a federal attraction before the movie came out damn near. It was crazy. I said, I think I had a rabbit. We had rabbit food, a rabbit all how boiled up and hung up in the house. So some chicken legs. So, it was crazy. And so after years of seeing my sister go through the domestic violence and some of my close friends who lost their lives to it, the results of it, I'm putting together this project. It's going to be a massive campaign. I do have Holly Berry. I reached out to her people. They jumping on board. It's going to be crazy. So we're so excited about what I'm going to do. And I create this thing. How I create my shows and stuff. I love wine. I'm a red wine man. So I'll be drinking wine. And I wake up at 2 a.m. and start writing. I start writing. It's like, I wrote 2 of my shows like that, just writing them, And I do have one show I just finished up called Publicist.
So are you independent like Fred, or you work with a network?
Yeah, independent. Yeah,
okay.
Independent. And I do have my own. I do have distribution on lock, so I can get it to where I just got Frederick. I'm gonna tell you, I just got a Netflix connect real big.
DeAndre, you say you do porn, right? No, I'm just playing.
Well, back in my younger days, I had hair. I did all that. No, but I was a stunt man for porn. But it was just
stunt man.
I was stunt man for action. I come in and jump on something and I run off of it right away. But it was like, it was a good life because I've learned how to be a creative now. And shout out to my boy, Charles Malik Whitfield, actor. He partnered up with me in some things. So he's producer on my trucker show, Queen of the Road. So he produced now. He's going to host it also. So the women are so excited.
You never collaborated with each other. How come y'all never?
Me and Frederick, we're gonna do something. Oh yeah, I got some plans for Frederick. I got some.
Okay.
Oh, believe me, I got some. See, I'm all about telling like it is. But I do have a radio show coming out myself in March called Tell It Like It Is. And we and my partner, Van Egg Marshall, we had a radio show for 3 years called Veterans Day Live. And we had over 10 million viewers on Facebook. And it was a great show. Every Sunday we did for 3 years. And
y'all should do the movie about the black samurai, the Japanese, the black dude, the black samurai. I can't think of his name. But y'all know what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about? Everybody, your mama keep calling me.
Who's mama?
My mama, probably.
One of my best friends keep calling me. She's worked for Jaden Smith. She keep calling. She was Jaden Smith's personal assistant. She messed me up on my.
But Fred, you know what I'm talking about, right? The black dude from Japan was like the samurai.
No, someone in the chat may know. I don't know.
They said, I think Yuso. Is that the name, Steven?
Yasuki.
Okay.
Yasuki.
Well, you know what? See, the problem with one of these movies, I love to do our connection in China big time now. So we can do something, Fred, but I am working on a comic about my life as a comic book character, as a super bodyguard. It's called A Protector. I got that. So it's about my life. By day, I'm a mild-mannered businessman. By night, I turn into a super bodyguard. So I have it's a comic guy came to me who did.
So you could do it as a comic. There you go. You could do it as a comic. There you go. You could do it as a comic.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna see my stuff tomorrow. My cartoons.
I'll get 50% of the proceeds. Okay.
Well, you could. I mean, we do something to make it fantastic.
just
gonna be
playing.
fantastic. It's gonna be fantastic. See, Fred, you gotta hire her, man. She'd be a good publicist.
Yeah. Hey, what does y'all all sookies means as a black person? When your auntie say "oh sookie," what does that mean? "Oh sookie sookie," what does that mean?
Oh sookie. I want it, man. It's like a dish. What do you know? It's like a food dish or something.
My auntie used to say, "Oh sookie sookie."
Oh sookie. Yeah, I know.
What does that mean?
What does sookie mean?
Like,
I'm gonna call my auntie. Hey, Fred,
like,
you gotta call
hey,
your mama. Your mama might know.
And you
your mama know
good.
what that means. But your mama know what that means. A sookie. Mamas know what that stuff means. I couldn't tell what a sookie means. I thought it means for sex. Well, I thought it did. It's like, sookie.
All sookie means like, oh, I see you getting it. Oh, sookie now. Oh, like it's feeling good. Like kind of like how you feel with the red wine. You know what I mean?
But red
wine maybe it makes
that probably was a code word during slavery. You know, kind of like how the word Jesus was.
But that's, you know what? You might have to be fact. That's actually could be fact.
Oh, sookie.
It could be fact, man. It could be fact. So you know what? I went to the fights on Saturday, Frederick.
Oh, how was it?
Benito Donaire, of course, defending his title well. He beat down Galabito. He with a body shot. He right in the kidney shot. I mean, it could have been kidney or liver. And he went down and he didn't get back up in the fourth round. I called it 4 and went 4. But you know how it is. You have to fight for your tickets, though, because we have certain people who don't want to give you tickets you deserve. So you gotta fight for the ringside ticket sometimes. You're not special, certain people in our mix. But it was a great show. I enjoyed it. But you know how it is. We can't wait to do our own thing, and we got that the thumbs up today from from Nebraska today. So my boys putting that deal together right now, and we trying to make the thing happen. Like I said, fighting got so bad, and the boxing world got so bad. You got old gay ass Leonard Ellerby talking about.
He's a gay ass Leonard Ellerby.
I'll beat Eddie Hearn. I kick him. If I see him, I put lipstick on him. I swear to God, I would.
Ellerbitch. I cannot stand Ellerbitch. Like, Mayweather would get rid of him altogether. Like, get rid of Ellerbitch. Like, he's like the main.
You know, Fred, he gonna say, "I'll take this lipstick to these high heels off and whoop you." So I look at brothers who try to be hard, and most of Hollywood is down low anyway. Most of them, and they also since Madea stopped wearing dresses, everybody started. So see how girl dress up, they all started wearing dresses. I'm gonna kiss her, each other that. Cause I swear to God, what's the boy name? Little black rapper that came out. Little X, Malcolm X. What's his name? It is next nasty.
X. Don't do him. Don't come for him.
Now let me ask you a question. Now, I mean, I don't have nothing against no brothers being about lesbians. I don't want to get shut down and get everybody shut down. I think if you want to do what you want to do your thing. But see, how do you think black people in America have enough stuff to deal with sometimes? And we have to deal with some of that stuff. When I see our men start wearing dresses all the time, and they take it as kissy a little too serious on some of these. Every show that has some
conversation before on here on Fred's show when I first actually because they all thought I was a transgender because I didn't show my face the first time or whatever. But anyway, to make a long story short, the next day I came on, right? So I had the same kind of conversation, and I don't subscribe to that whole thing just because I have a different belief, and I don't want to offend nobody. So I'm just
my sister's lesbian. My sister's so lesbian. So I know I can't knock it. I know, but it just cracks me up when these guys sit there.
Because I'd be a gay pride and everything. Like I really fucks with the gays the long way.
I'm a lesbian. I've been a lesbian all my life.
See, good job. And I've been very homosexual all my life.
Yeah, hey, Frederick, I cannot eat coochie. I mean, I don't want to eat coochie. I'm a lesbian, and I love it. And
Fred,
I don't
what's wrong with your friend?
About it. And I don't give a think about it.
You opened up the door. I mean, you gave him the key to the house.
Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? So I think if you're gonna be that way, be that way. I don't knock it, and you do it. Just like when the little white boy up in court, little Rittenhouse, little crybaby, a little fake little cry. I said, boy, and this fool gonna get off. The judge gonna fall in love with this boy. He gonna let him touch his ass under that robe.
Bullshit, though. The judge, he started off with the bullshit. But at the end of the day, when you look at the laws there in Wisconsin and what he did, it was going to be a not guilty verdict, period. Like it is what it was, you know.
Well, me and Freddie talked about that. We had our own scenario behind that. I think what he did was get his own juries out of a plastic box. That was cool, hella cool. To pick your own jury.
That was mad interesting. That was mad interesting.
If R. Kelly could have had a chance to do that, he probably got all female juries. And they'd be, ooh.
Man, I tell you what, R. Kelly's right where he need to fuck to be, though. That's where he needs
okay,
to be.
I'm saying that. What would happen if he got all male jurors who would freaks like him and then him said not guilty?
That's not a freak, though. That's a pervert. That's not a freak. That's a pervert. Okay,
well, pervert. But then you'd have said he's guilty. Well, I'm not guilty. The jury is you pick the jury, fool. So if you pick in the box, you can't complain about it. They should try that in LA a little bit. Those other people. Let them pick their own jurors and see what happens. And you get found guilty, and you are not guilty, you complain about it was biased when you pick the all-white jury, stupid, when you put your hands in the box. So,
but to be honest, I don't give a fuck about the Rittenhouse case because that's white on white crime. I'll let white people deal with that. That's their business. That's white on white crime. Let them deal with their own,
So, Fred, you agree with Fred? You agree with her what she said right now?
About just let white people handle their white crime? Yeah, I don't know why.
You endorse that message, right?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why black people was reposting and sharing when Ahmaud Arbery's mom was crying at the next state over. So.
So do you feel that George Floyd deserved a statue in the park? I'm being real.
Hell no.
No. I don't care what no one say. Man, ain't no way in the world a nigga like me. And I'm from Mississippi. When the cops pull us over and we beat down somebody, we get beat down, and I know I was a drug dealer or whatever. He didn't deserve to die like that. Don't get it wrong. He very did. But to get a statue.
I mean, like he was mad that he died or whatever. But he was kind of like
real. A statue.
He robbed a lady that was pregnant, right? Didn't he rob a lady that was like pregnant or something like that one?
I don't know the details.
He did some
I only know what I saw on the
yeah, that's the only thing. What they like the little police report they try to say, but like you said, I don't know the details either. But my thing is, though, black people, we love negativity, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kanye West and Drake had a whole concert to free Larry Hoover. I'm from Chicago, so before anybody starts that bullshit on the air, I grew up in the 80s in Chicago. I remember what the crack epidemic looked like. I remember what Larry Hoover was doing. I mean, making hits and stuff like that. So why are we trying to free him? I don't get it. Why are we trying to free him?
I don't even know who Larry. Who was he a murderer or was he a rapper turn?
He was the leader of the GD, and he was he used to move weight.
How much time should a drug dealer get?
Drug dealers get a lot of different time talking about crack, but I mean, we're talking about Larry Hoover though that was making hits. He was getting motherfuckers. He actually did hits himself. He was getting motherfuckers, knocked off. Let's not sugarcoat it.
He was Suge Knighting him. He was Suge Knighting him. Okay.
I mean, yeah,
he was Suge Knighting him.
My research on Larry Hoover. I still haven't done I just know like he was a drug dealer.
Fred, you know what? Please look up Larry Hoover because it's fucking ridiculous. And they were talking about it because he did that Rainbow Coalition with Jesse Jackson. During that Rainbow Coalition, this man brought in $100 million while in prison with the drug trade. So I'm just saying, but we love negativity. We want to celebrate everybody negative, but Colin Kaepernick can't even get like a shout out. But we love.
He had a good story about him on Netflix. He can't even get a job in the NFL.
You know what I'm saying? But we love. But they're not gonna do a concert for goddamn Colin Kaepernick. They're gonna do one for goddamn Larry Hoover. That's what we're gonna do. That's what black people. That's what we do. We love that shit. Fred, that's why they fucking hate you. You successful as fuck, so let's hate on him.
Yeah, I agree that we not thrive, but we thirst for that negativity.
Yes,
you understand? We glorify.
That's a big thing.
We glorify gang violence and drugs and alcohol and everybody. Like you ain't cool if you got one parent, you cool. If you got two parents, you a coon. You know what I mean?
That's so true. Right. God, it's so true. Yeah. It's like don't have two parents, goddamn. Don't have no two. How you have a father? Damn, bro. My friends just killed me. I'm like, yeah, your dad's at home? I said, yeah, motherfucker.
I'm gonna play with y'all tonight.
40 years. He did 40 years in prison. I said, well, your motherfucking dad was fucked up. My dad was at home every night with that mama. He would eat steak, motherfucker. You fucked up. So what the hell fuck you telling me that for? Ain't my fault your dad was an ignorant fool. You know what I mean? And the ones who have one parent, the guys and girls who try to be senators, doctors, lawyers, judges, I commend them for a parent being a single parent. Man, you're having a badass kid. When I see kids in the market, I want to slap shit out of them. That ain't my kid. My kids know better. My mother look at her like, do something again. Go to the food department and you grab some cereal off the thing again. Go ahead and do that again. She'll put you in a coma with her eyes. She doesn't hit us. To look at us, we just fall in a coma. That's how vicious my mother was. But these little white kids and these little other kids that get away with so much murder, my friends' kids just be cussing their motherfucker. I said, you let your son call you by your first name?
But that's what we want to. But I don't think, necessarily beating our children was something that we did neither. I think, a lot of this beating our kids came from, slave masters and stuff to instill so-called fear or whatever. I don't really, we don't need to be beating our children.
You don't believe in spanking your kid?
I mean, it has to be like something extreme, something like, nah. I had that same mind frame, but my son is 24 and then my twins are 14. Mm-hmm. So, but I had that same mind frame growing up, like beat or whatever. But yeah, nah, that's not.
What about you, Fred? You be spanking little ones?
No, I haven't yet. She's just like, she adores me. Like,
she do. Your daughter, like, that's a daddy. Ooh,
yeah, she adores
her first date is gonna be hell. You have all the boys over shotguns over there, like, give them shells with fan. What shells? Oh, no. Her poor boyfriend. I feel sorry for that dude.
Yeah,
I'm giving you like 10 years heads up. It's gonna work. That poor guy. I feel for that child. I'm gonna look at the future and find that kid. I said, don't go to Frederick's house. Don't go over there. Because see, my son, I put them all in comas right now. They all, my oldest is 33. They all get knocked out by Pops. Pops got a mean ass jab.
You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that.
Let me tell you something now. When your sons get mad at you and tell they, we always do things. We whoop and say, oh, my mama died. You have snot come out the nose. We're going to grow it up. Now, me, I was a dentist a minute. I broke more windows out of cars.
My Richie was a good boy.
My mother put me in sleep comas. So you got lucky. I was sleep coma at Arden. Our family was known, we was the Rough Riders before the Rough Riders around. We just did shit. Where you at, Dre? Oh, he done broke the whole woodwork window. I broke the whole woodwork window. $10,000 my father had to pay for that back. Bring it up. I shot it like 11 times. My slingshot close range. It broke. My mama said, boy, I'm going to put you in a coma for the next 10 years. So every time she would look at me, I get knocked the fuck out. It'd be 10 years later. She just punched my ass in the mouth. What's that for? After that goddamn window back in 73, you motherfucker. What she would do? So I knew beatings did wonders for me. I never went to jail ever. I finished school, and it was just a beating from life. But now you can't beat a kid. You're going straight to jail.
I mean, I don't agree with the beatings. I was like you too. I thought it worked wonders too. I thought it did all those wonderful things. But let's be realistic. That definitely causes PTSD, and it can.
It do.
Especially depending on like what you're beating your children with, like the switches and the brooms and electric cords and all kind of weird shit.
Yeah, I had the brooms too. So I had all that stuff. I had the good meaning of life. But
shit, my mom beat me with a 2x4 one time. I was like 7 years old. She beat me with a 2x4. Like, that shit is mad weird. Like, we got to stop that shit.
A 2x4?
Yes, a 2x4.
She worked.
She hacksaw Jim Duggan?
No, but there was always like wood pieces around and shit.
Wow.
That shit was mad wild. Yeah, I don't think that's where it's at.
Jim Duggan, Frederick, she was hacksaw her mama.
Man.
Just walking tall by herself.
WWF.
2x4.
Yeah, she was in WrestleMania. Mom was in, what I mean? She was.
It's pretty bad.
She was in SummerSlam.
I mean, but I was Mouth Almighty. But I was Mouth Almighty though. I used to have I still got the mouth, but
Destiny, I could tell you had a little mouth. I can look at you, you had a little mouth. What you looking at, Heaven? Shut up. I can see you like, what?
No, I ain't talk to my mama like that now, but I used to I
did all the time.
For her to compliment other kids and say they was cute or whatever. I used to throw like temper tantrums, like real bad temper tantrums. Like I was talking about like in the middle of the store, like banging my head, just acting a complete ass kind of,
Wow. So you just, So basically, Spanky was out with you, Frederick. Listen, you don't believe in beating the hell out of your kid. I believe in putting mine in the comas. So we just have a hell of a shingle by here right away. Because I'm telling you right now, any caller or any person watching this show knows beating is bad. I mean, now in this day and time, it's good to talk to your kids because kids come back with vengeance. They come back better. Come back to school with a pop swallow. Mama hit me, I'm gonna go to school, so I shoot my friends up. So I don't ever want my grandkids to grow up like that and get so mad at their parent and go on a grandparent back beat, start shooting kids at school. That's one thing I don't want. So I tell my sons now, do not beat my grandkids at all. My granddaughter just teach them how to be little ladies. Everything.
Because you learn, right? You learn from your mistakes, as you grow older. And then the more you start reading, the more you start realizing things, you realize like, yo, this shit was mad whack what I was doing. That's not where it's at. So bad. Yeah, we gotta change.
I feel we should start if we start giving more government checks out, maybe people don't want to work no more at all. And then maybe the kids, my kids, one more grown man past 6 years old wearing some skinny jeans and a jersey, I swear, and don't want to work. It's too much for me right now. It's like when you people don't show up to work, when you order food, like I can get at Boston Market for Thanksgiving, and no employees show up. That's sad. When you got In-N-Out now paying $19 an hour and giving you money to come to work, it's real bad. So that's why society, I think, is so messed up.
Brad, are you reading the comments, DeAndre? Are y'all reading the comments?
No, I haven't. Let me read the super chat from my Cash App.
Go ahead.
Amazon said, "Oh, for George Floyd's statue, it was for them, not for us."
That's
for them who?
I can't argue with that.
Statue.
Okay, so it was for them.
The other people, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm still trying to figure that one out, but for them, okay. So how many statues Malcolm X get? And how many statues did Harriet Tubman get? And how many did
Marcus Garvey,
Shirley Chisholm get? How many did Thurgood Marshall get?
I'm with
after all the great that they did.
Man,
Here's a brother who was doing some things. Now, I think if you would have never resisted arrest, we wouldn't be having this conversation at all. I'm like, dude, just take the cuffs, go to jail, and then figure it out. Yeah. Why resist? Period.
I mean, he wasn't resisting arrest, though. George Floyd was not resisting arrest, though. That man literally had his knee on his neck for free.
No, I'm talking about before they got him to that point. He did resist and sit in the car.
No, they showed the whole thing. Like, they showed the whole video. George Floyd went with him peacefully. He didn't have no beef with that man. That was that white man who just wanted to kill somebody that day, I think. Like, that was some weird shit he had going on in his own goddamn head. No, George Floyd didn't do nothing to deserve none of that.
George Floyd was not standing up with his cuffs on and wouldn't refuse to get out of the car. They pulled him twice.
You said what now?
That wasn't the same thing. He didn't refuse to get out of the car, standing up against the car, and they was trying to pull him out the car. He didn't refuse.
When they was trying to pull him out the car.
Yeah, he was in the car.
Snatch you out the goddamn car too? Like, I mean, but he still, at the end of the day, he still got out. All that extra shit was not needed. Yeah, I mean, if somebody trying to snatch you, you're not gonna like that neither. Like, you ain't got to do all that, bro. All you got to do is ask me because he went with them.
I understand that. But see, probably me, Fred, like I tell everybody else, this black man would never put himself in that position to be in that position. It's like when a person cracks me up, the best thing cracks me the most. Let me say it cracks me the most. I've been on 40 ride-alongs my lifetime. 40 ride-alongs with cops. Now, one year, 2004, just before I was going to go on tour, I get a ride-along in Beverly Hills, and they have a mile and 3/4 of a patrol, about a 2.5 mile patrol. That's all they got in Beverly Hills. That's it. So we get a routine. We got 4 routine stops, right? One stop was an old woman swerving, old woman about like 90 years old. Cold ass Benz, man, cold Benz, right? I said, but damn, this thing got cold. I think it's a black person, right? She jumps out because she have a miniskirt on. She about 92, and the cop says, "Ma'am, stay by the car." She said, "Man, come on, brother. I've had so much to drink. I'm finna fly." They said, "Ma'am, stay by the car." She said, "I ain't standing. I'm finna," and she squat down, start peeing on the floor, right there on the ground, right? I said, "That what's gonna happen?" Because Jordan Mike went to jail for just showing his nuts off in the park, and she's squatting in the street in Beverly Hills, right there on Sunset. I said, "Are they gonna tackle this 92-year-old woman?" Yeah, I'm just waiting to see the cop will do. So the cop looking at me like, "Okay, if I do what Dre gonna think, we do this." He said, man, you got it. And I'm just laughing my ass. I want to videotape this about you can't do that because when you were in the squad car. I wanted to I said, this woman and lost her mind. So they get her back normal and said, you got too much drink. We got to call you a taxi and everything. They called the woman a taxi and left her car there at Beverly Hills. Now, the second routine stopped. 4 Negroes on the borderline, bumping, no tags, no lights on. Nobody had a license car. They talking shit. So and now they black. Don't forget now, 2 white boys with my black ass in back, right? So they can't act a fool. They try to figure this thing out. Like, oh my God, Trey's back there, and these 3 guys, and they're just talking. What are we gonna do? I said, I look at the rest. Motherfucker, snap them motherfuckers up. What do you mean? Don't let them punk ass motherfuckers talk. You in the car, Frederick, breaking every law, no tag, expired tag, no license, no registration car, and you just rolling through the talking shit. And the cop's like, what we gonna do here? And then one motherfucker said, he rolled the window. I ain't rolling. Fuck you. This is in 04. What was he supposed to do? Knock on the window? He opened the door, snatched that motherfucker out. Now, I'm like, okay, and what he gonna do? Gonna resist arrest? The other 2 got out and said, fuck that. They got out, put their hands up, locked their knees. They said, shit. And they barely grabbed him, brother. But he came back and sued him. He won, they gave him money. The third one was gun drawn. That was it for me. And the third routine stop was gun drawn because the guy looked like he had something in his hand. Looked like he had, and he did. He had a gun on his seat, and he had permission to carry it. But you don't put your gun up, you get a routine stop. It was a white guy. And they had their guns drawn. I'm like, okay, let me sit my ass right there. I ain't gonna sit there. And I said, well, what you gonna do with that? So I know what police can be biased. Like the Clarence thing. I don't think that kid killed Clarence's wife. I really don't. I don't care what no one said. Claire Levine's wife and not Jacqueline was not killed by that hood rat Negro they got in custody.
I agree. I think
so. I wish somebody would come on in and say that somebody close to them had that woman killed because the dude they had, you don't have an AR-15 and shoot yourself in the foot. So what do you think about that, Justin? You think that was justified? So will he get a statue? So this dude's wrong. He killed this innocent woman in the household. Now the bodyguard was there, they said, and Mr. Clarence was there too. So we haven't heard one statement from none of them at all since it happened.
Right.
So it makes you wonder. So I get tired of seeing all this.
What case you're talking about? To be honest, I don't know what case you're talking about.
I'm talking about Clarence, the black godfather. The wife killed in Beverly Hills. Now Beverly Hills is known for getting their man. For a fact, those damn detectives did not believe that boy killed that woman. They just had, they lucky they got that solved fast in Beverly Hills.
Well, we know like the police always play like we already know like how that the police would cover up shit. Just like with that whole thing, like with the gay shooting that happened in Orlando. Come to find out, it was like the cops that shot out most of the people from outside. Then it was like the dude that shot from the. To me, it's ridiculous. First of all, they said this dude's supposed to walk up to this club with a fucking like a gym bag, right? With his weapon, with all this ammunition. How the fuck would that even like get past the damn doorman? Like to me, that never even made sense. What the fuck was going on there at that? What was it called? The gay club that was the Post, or whatever it was called. Yeah, that never made sense to me. Like it was mad bananas. And then when it came out, you saw the story totally went away out of the news cycles or whatever. And it came out like it was mostly the shots from outside that killed the people. That was mad bananas to me. Like, how do you just like the dude like that went all the way to that damn high stories that Las Vegas supposed to kill all them damn white folks that Trump supporters.
Doing a country western show.
Yeah, all them little Trump supporters or whatever. First of all, they say he had thousands of rounds of ammunition. Anybody's ever dealt with weapons, they know how fucking heavy ammunition is. How the fuck this old ass white man that's supposed to be out of shape get his white ass all the way up to the like top floor with this heavy ass ammunition, all these rounds, and nobody noticed? Like they gotta cut the shit. Like at some point they gotta cut the shit.
So Fred, what do you think the solution is gonna be, Fred? What do you think the solution to all this stuff in America? How do you stop gun violence and gun control? You think?
I think if everybody know everybody got a gun.
So we can just be the Wild Wild West because that makes sense.
So you think there should be different gun laws now because things happen so much? You think we should try different accolades. You think I'm president?
Either you take them away, or you, or you regulate it.
Well, they are banning assault weapons again now. They're going even further than that. How many Negroes you know will get a gun?
I mean, but you're talking about different states is banning that. It's not like overall you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it started here first.
More guns on the streets than we have like people like here in America. There's more guns in America than there's people. It's mad bananas.
Pretty much. You make them every day. So I just want to ahead of my kids, my granddaughters. I tell my son, any gauge you got, but I be doing around my grandbaby. Never point a gun at my grandkids. I said I shoot you myself. Point anything at my grandkids. My grandbabies are my heart. All 7 of them are my heart. So we're not gonna do that. It ain't gonna happen. So I look at the world a different kind of way. I look at the world through an hourglass. You know,
Fred, DeAndre, y'all, let's talk boxing before your chat killer.
I'm about boxing. My question is, let Ella be gay or not, and I want people to know. But if he is, God bless him. But him getting mad about Eddie Hearn in the boxing game is ridiculous. And yes, Floyd is spoiling that boy, Javante Stanky Tank Davis. And what happened in his case in court? He has some stuff going on him.
Yeah,
it's in March. In March, he goes in March.
It goes in March.
So they push it all the way back to next year. He can just fight make enough money for you in case you get a couple months in jail. Okay, I got you. So you think who the best pound right now? You think right now? So of course, Canelo, of course. Who you think? You think Crawford gonna ever fight Spence ever?
I think I would put Crawford ahead of Spence, so I would put Spence 3rd, Crawford 2, Canelo 1. The $50 million man. Who would go 4? It's a good question.
What was the question?
Usyk maybe be 4th.
Yeah, I see Usyk number 4.
You talking about pound pain?
Yeah, pound for pound.
So who you had number 1, Fred?
Who
do you have number 1?
Because no one cares anymore, I say Canelo. He wouldn't be on my
cut the shit.
Pound list.
Cut the shit.
He wouldn't be on my pound, but I mean, people don't care anymore.
Right now, it might be the right now.
I
wouldn't be
either. I care, so don't say people don't care, because I do care.
So who you think should be pound? Who don't want pound for you then?
For me, it's Butt. Yeah. Number 2 is probably like
my dog. Okay, my dog. Okay,
that's my dog too. I'll give it to like Spence. Then I could give it to like the Devin Haney. I'll give it to everybody black. Anything and everybody black. I don't give a damn.
No Charlo brothers. I think I'm with you.
No, I don't like them there. No, I don't like Benedict Arnold. I don't fuck with the Benedict Arnolds.
Yeah, them guys be killing me. Them Charlo brothers.
I don't do the
Charcoal brothers. Them Charcoal brothers are funny. I don't, I'm not a big fan of them.
Yeah, they can keep the Benedict Arnold. But I tell you what, though, they will come on my list before any of them other people will, though. I tell you that one. That's
so you just feel just all black people can just fight.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, yeah, that's it. That's all that's gonna go on my list.
Fred, you gonna fuck my style. If you black, you whoop it ass. What you gotta say? So I see Devin Haney fighting Tank, and Tank beating Devin. Not by knockout. I think he by decision. Lopez is done. I think he ignorant fool almost died. Apparently, he said he was almost dying in the ring. Wasn't supposed to get in the ring. These fuckers like it was a doctor told him that's the lie he using now.
His esophagus blew up. And he had air in his lungs.
So he had air in his lungs.
And his esophagus blew up too, though. You got to remember that one. His esophagus blew up.
He had air in his lungs. That's why
he had air in his damn lungs. He like a blowfish.
I got toes on my feet. I got toes on my feet, y'all. Like that shit is mad weird. Who got toes on their feet? Who else got that shit? Shit is weird.
Oh God. I thought it was cool, man. You gotta give it to him, Frederick. You gotta. That is a good one. I think it's better than having diarrhea before the fight. Like you doing some doing some Creed shit. I gotta take a dump before I go fight.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? That's how I look at it now, pal. Well, you think that they're gonna keep on doing the same thing with these fighters, but always not.
Yeah, Kambosos
ducking each other.
Kambosos is gonna fight Lomachenko because Lomachenko, or he's gonna fight someone of a lesser known fighter because he wants that. Lou DiBella wants some TV dates, and I think he may be able to get some TV dates with Bob, possibly. because.
So what do you think Bob racist men to come to black fighters?
I think it's more of a business model. I really do, because if you call Bob Arum racist, you have to call Al Haymon racist, and the reason why I say that,
it's true,
is if you look at Al Haymon's undercards, they all Latino. You understand? And if it's about exposure and money, then if you're basing it off of the same rubric in which you base your fighters, you understand. I think Bob Arum is more cheap than anything. I think Bob Arum is conservative. His business model works, and I don't consider Bob Arum racist. I think fighters are stupid. I think fighters
don't count their pockets. Don't count their pockets right.
Count their pockets too, and they're willful volunteers into the same circle. They like a motherfucker. What do you call that thing? The hamster. They on the hamster wheel.
The hamster, yes, go around a wheel, the magic wheel, just roll.
And then they cry racist. Over. You know, because my relationship with Bob is I think as good as a reporter can be. You know, like we've had our spats. I've cursed Bob out at least 5 times in my career. You know, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You know what I mean? And
period.
And he and I have a mutual respect for one another. You know?
Yeah, now you do.
So
what's your relationship with Leonard Miss Elevate?
Now? Oh my God. Leonard Elvey will like me at all. But the last conversation I had with Leonard, man, it was Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. And I said, Leonard, can we do an interview? He said, nah, man, I heard you don't get along with some of my friends. I was like, huh? And it was Kelly Swanson at the time. And so
wait, are we in kindergarten? He said you don't get along with some of my friends.
Kelly Swanson is the PR person for Floyd.
I get that. I'm just saying though, like, are we in kindergarten though? Who says that one?
Oh man, with all that money, and who wears a skirt behind? That's a skirt wearing man. Who does that? A skirt wearing man. Because that makes no sense to me. Because you got the same friend. We all know Deontay Wilder can't fight. He never could fight.
Who, Deontay?
Deontay Wilder could fight.
I agree with DeAndre. Like, I never thought he was like a great boxer. He's a great fighter. He's a great fighter, but a boxer.
Great fighter.
Yeah, he's not a boxer though.
What kind of style? Put away. What kind of style you consider his style? His legs are always too wide open. He depend on that power punch. I've been on Malik Scott for 15 years. Malik did the best he could until he got popped by Fury and made it like his old way trying for that one punch knockout. He got lucky. The second knockout, Fury just fell. He was tired as fuck.
I mean, Fury that was definitely a knockout though. That was definitely a knockout.
Yeah. The Fury's first knockdown. Okay, Deontay hit him in the ear on number 3. The second knockdown, Fury just retired as hell. He just said, "Woo, jelly donuts." Yeah, he just failed. He was burnt. And he said, "I'm gonna breathe a little bit and get up and whoop this boy's ass." He hit your boy Deontay with some great shots, knocked his ass out, and it shows you he's not coming back from that. I think he's done.
You think Wilder's done?
I think he's done.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say he's done, but I would say that he'll have to give everything he has to make another run at it. You know what I mean? Like his
who you gonna match him with now? Who'd you match him with now?
I think he can beat everybody.
We're not saying I want to fight the man. Like, we say he's a great fighter, but boxer is different from fighting.
Yeah.
I don't think you can understand the difference.
I understand.
Yeah, you see, I'm glad you said that. I'm a woman. It is big difference. Like martial arts, big difference. Like martial arts, I'm into it.
I'm sorry. I think that Anthony Joshua fight is always there. You know,
oh yeah. Now that fight, I would pay to see him fight.
Ever be there?
Not $95,000 for a pay per view thing, but I'll love to see him for $19.99. I'll watch it. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, Fred, you know the PBC better than I do. Why the fuck are they putting this goddamn Keith Thurman fight on goddamn pay-per-view? Who the fuck is gonna buy that shit?
I know.
Because they want you to pay for Keith Thurman.
No, I'm asking who's gonna buy it though. I already know I ain't finna do it.
$74, that's it.
We got a beaming. I'll answer that question in a second. What's up, Hustles? How you been? You on? We can't hear you. You unmute yourself.
Oh, I got mute all over the place. My mic was mute. My damn.
Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing, sir?
What's good? What's
What's
good?
Gucci?
What's up? How y'all doing?
We blessed, man.
Hey,
we talking about.
I got a question for Fred, man.
Oh, sure.
Hey, man, I'm about here buying all these hoodies except for yours, brother.
It's coming. It's coming. I appreciate you, Hustles. I appreciate. How's your son doing, by the way? Before you.
Oh, he back on the mat, bro.
Neck is good. Neck is good.
Yeah, he back on the mat. He scared me. His last match, he scared me, man. Like I can't watch him. I can't watch him wrestle no more, bro.
Oh, okay.
He a wrestler. I love wrestling, man.
I can't watch it. It hurt my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna get us after this season. I'm gonna get his shoulder get his shoulder surgery, but I can't watch it. I can't watch it till we 100%. Like, because to me, like I told him, they lucky. Them boys are lucky. This boy, I think my son is like 85 and like 11 or something like that. And the matches he lose is like medical problems. It ain't never nobody just doing them. And he only been a wrestler since he was in the 9th grade. You know what I'm saying? So like he
very intense sport. Very intense sport.
Yeah, and like he just so tough. And like his last match I went to, like I watched him lay on the mat and cry in pain. And then look at me. He looked me in my eyes. We like locked eyes. And he just gave me all right, I'm gonna do this. And then like he won, and then he ran in the locker room. And when he ran in the locker room, he was like, he was real hurt. And then they said he couldn't wrestle no more that night. And like he was in there crying because the boy that he injured himself last year was his next matchup. You know what I'm saying? And they was antagonizing him more. They was antagonizing him on social media, and he would just like he had to win. He had to go out there and wrestle him. So I just was like, bruh, I looked him in his eyes, and I was like, "You a real man." And I strapped his shoulder on. He strapped this thing on as tight as I could, so he couldn't move his shoulder. I said, the only way you can go out there if you wrestle him with one hand. And he pinned that boy with one hand. It was the most magical shit I ever seen in my life, my nigga. Like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, I still got the chill to this day. This happened like a month ago. And like that shit, man. Like, it just, I don't know. Words can't express how I feel about my children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
are your kids in sports? Are your kids in sports? All of them?
Now, my youngest daughter's a cheerleader. I'm supporting whatever. My daughter say, hey, I like to draw today. I'm going out and get the best drawing pads. I spent $300-400 on markers. Like, I'm that nigga. I work for them. I told my wife, as soon as my kids graduate from high school, I'm no longer working. Like, I'm not like I'm not doing this for me. Like, I'm good. Like, I can.
What do markers cost $300 or $400? I just want to know though.
But
I got to know
something. All right, it's this thing called. See, it is a watercolor markers, right? Like they don't like they are the best quality markers you can buy, but it's $1,000 markers out there, you know.
So
markers that cost $1,000.
Yeah,
you know how ridiculous that sounds.
No, certain jobs need those. Hollywood, using Hollywood and everything.
It sounds ridiculous to a person.
I mean, how you gonna get it? But if you're talking about little ass kids, though, we need like $400. Okay, you know what?
I got a $6,000 computer.
Those are your jewels. Through them, you're gonna shine forever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna live forever. That's part of your energy.
Yeah,
so, you know what? Do your thing.
So yeah, some people buy jewelry. I got a $6,000 computer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I should relate to that.
You feel me? I buy stuff. I buy instruments. You know what I mean? Like my daughter plays a clarinet. She played a bass clarinet. She got her piano and stuff. That's her niche. My son an athlete.
She Juliet Bow. She Juliet, School of Juliet, New York. There you go.
I'm so proud. And one of the people that inspired me the most is and I'm a grown man, and I ain't afraid to say that Fred inspired me, you know what I mean, to look at life way different than what I was looking at it.
Thank you.
I told you, Fred. Did I tell you, Angel Man? I call Fred every time I get Fred as an angel, man. God, I put an anointment on him. He's incredible. You don't understand that.
But now look, I came up here to show off this hoodie though. You know what I mean? My man Art Man Botson made me a hoodie. That's you know,
it's a good brother.
And look, it's exclusive.
Damn.
It's exclusive.
Who made that?
Art Man Botson. Go on his YouTube channel. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Subscribe to his Twitter. So, I ain't biased though. It's man down too though. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear you. That's a cool hoodie.
I support black business. You know what I'm saying? But nah, go get your hoodie. Look, Art Man Apparel. He got the dopest hoodies, bro. He got the dopest art. He do it.
Like, I have my own shoe company. Archangel Shoe. I have my own shoe company.
Oh yeah, let me put a link in the private chat. And
I'm gonna tell you before I go off the air. I'll let you guys know how to go on my shoe line. But customized shoes, straight from Italy, Italian made. You order it, they took you 9 to 12 days. I do crazy stuff.
True.
Yeah.
I'm about to go to bed because I got to go to work in the morning. I just wanted to say hey to Fred, man. I ain't spoke.
Welcome back. Welcome home. Welcome home.
Look, I be listening because I got the YouTube Premium so I can listen to my phone off. Like y'all niggas put me to sleep and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and then I wake up to Kyle. You feel me?
Kyle, man,
huh? Yeah, but shoot. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to Fred.
All right. Happy holidays, man. Happy holidays, sir.
Fred.
Happy holidays.
I see your chat today, right?
Uh-huh.
And I see the different faces in your chat, and I see that you ruffled a lot of feathers.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I could tell.
All right. When you ruffling feathers with the
feathers
truth,
everywhere.
When you ruffle the feathers with the truth, it forces men to have to look in the mirror, and a man will run way before he looks in the mirror nowadays.
Yep.
So keep up with your truth. That movie was awesome.
Thank you.
And I think I was one of your first 100 people to buy that.
You were.
And the guys challenged me. You know what I mean? I ain't really nigga was like, how long was the movie? Because I've shared it several times and I've commented several times on this movie, and I cannot wait for your next project, brother.
Oh, I can't wait. May 19th. Oh man, May 19th.
I cannot wait.
When's it gonna be?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Look out for me and Fred doing something 22. I can't even talk about it.
It better be Yasuki. That's what it better be. And I want
my I tell you what the connections I got.
I get 70% of y'all proceeds. 70%.
Hey, look,
it's 70. So Fred, we gotta take it out the river and put some air cement holes on her, man. Let her go somewhere. 70%. She's like a female shit tonight.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed, y'all.
She needs a crab as a best friend. What's up? You out here, hustler?
Yeah, salute.
Thank you, bro, man. I totally appreciate it.
It was like you.
Hey, I talked to you with Kyle chat one day. You was biting the dude head off, and I was telling you shit. Destiny Black. You was biting
ham all day. She go ham.
Funny. My real last name is Polite, like a polite person.
Destiny Polite, don't you see?
You know what, Destiny? That is symbolic. You understand?
Yes,
what
it
I'm
is.
Saying? In so many ways.
God has God has
God has a reason.
But I'm out of here.
Peace.
Bye.
God has the best hustle. Yeah, man. Best.
That is funny.
Ever lived.
Destiny Black. I love it.
Champ, you about to go hang out with some lot lizards? What's up?
Look at some lot lizards. He all about those.
He in the truck.
Some lot lizard like a mother, boy.
My man said I was just rolling when he said that, man.
Well, my other trucker, I drove a long truck to Mississippi. And my dad's a trucker for
And
There
I
you
said
go.
a lot lizard, and that was crazy. I said she must be a fine lot lizard, boy. She got I don't know what the hell they talking about. I was a lot. Who's gonna be fine as hell, a cute little lizard? I want one. No, son, it's coochie. Let her break it
You
down
know,
to me.
man. Actually, man, a lot of women are becoming drivers, especially sisters are becoming truck
Yeah.
drivers.
Kind of dope though. Like it's kind of like you can be nomadic as fuck. I think that's kind of dope. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Be nomadic is wrong.
That's my show is about. It's about female truckers, and I can't wait. The women are queens of the road. That trucker story, they got phenomenal story. One girl gave up 5 her beauty salons to become a trucker, and I have one now. She's 37. She has 27 trucks, and all of them on the road.
wow, that's what's up.
She J&S Trucking out of Ontario. Yes, and she's on the show. I just signed her last week with a contract, and she's gonna be on it. She's my 6th person on the show. So I have all my 6 characters locked and loaded and ready to go. So we start shooting in later part of February, early part of March, and it's gonna be a great show. You know, I can't wait.
That's cool.
So
That's cool, man. So I want to ask you this, man. So are you working on just your projects, or if there's a project that comes to you and it's interesting, would you do it, or is just your stuff? You know what I'm saying?
oh
I'm
no.
just asking
One thing
that
about me,
because
money have no colors to it, man. If you got something that can
okay,
make
that's what's up.
me and Frederick some money, we're gonna do it. But me and Frederick about to become partners next year. He have no idea. It's the first time making this known. Everybody watch this. I'm gonna make Frederick a partner, and we're gonna hit y'all with something 2022.
The reason I asked you that,
I'm a
man,
creator.
Tyler Perry, he's done some good things with that studio, but he won't do anybody else's stuff.
Oh, I
You
didn't
know,
know.
Thank you. And
you can only write for him. You can work for him and do
yeah,
his stuff. You know, it's got to be his stuff. But you know, if you have something that you've written, you know, he won't do it. You know what I'm saying?
no. I
Yeah.
open up a good passage. Fred, you know how it is being in the industry. You're as good as your next show when you doing stuff. Billy Evans is my mentor from the Jamie Foxx show and Martin and stuff. Billy tell me, look, every day's a Dre. If you got something that's fantastic, you got friends, you got fantastic stuff. You put together, you just make men's because it ain't about the money, it's about the awards, winning the awards. Because the money gonna come no matter what. The money's there.
Right.
Where's it going?
You said that you talked with Halle Berry and her people. Did you see that movie?
Halle Berry.
Produced on
I'm
Netflix?
doing a thing. It's called Tears Dried Up. It's about the journey of domestic abuse, and I got some fire maybe out of that. We just shot the first part today, and I got some heavy hitters coming on. You'll be amazed how people in Hollywood have had some phenomenal stories about abuse as a child, and then we made them who they are now. Holly was not always, I get it twisted. Holly was not always the victim. She was the person pursuer. Her few relationships, she used to beat the hell out of Eric Black. I don't know what to say. So you can say what you want to say. So it's out there. Oh, come on. I remember they was dating.
But you know what? Christopher, it was Christopher, whatever his name was, and then the David dude that got blamed for like beating her. But the whole time was Wesley Snipes though that beat her, that made her
See, I'm
like
trying to tell you, they always a man that whoop these women. The women can get away a crack of the guy across the head. And police started wondering, well, how come I keep getting this call at 4:15 domestic? And I see the dude always scratched up. The woman just looked at her like, say something. And she was whooping the hell out of her husband. And the woman figured it. The woman sergeant figured it out. So my journey to this new thing I'm doing now, this new project, the Tears Dried Up, is like, okay, enough is enough. So it's like a bird in bed meets the next generation of why are you beating me? And enough is enough. Tears are dried up now. It's time for me to show you I can fight back in other ways. So that's why I started doing it. So
How do you like that movie that she produced on Netflix called Bruised?
Oh, Bruised? Oh my
Yeah.
God, unbelievable. She directed it herself. Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I thought
you seen Frederick. Now Frederick, see what Frederick did, he tackled something that people are so scared to do. I'm afraid like me. He have no fear. I don't fear no man. I fear the man upstairs, and that's it. So I got a true story that I'm gonna start doing some stuff that I'm talking about my tackle. And people gotta understand, we all knew how the Nation of Islam always have been. Y'all really think when a man tells me that the white man is the enemy, but you out there selling bean pies on the street, that ain't that good in the first place to me. And you walk around with these big ass bow ties on.
First of all, champion, those goddamn bean pies is pretty goddamn good. That's what you not finna do.
Okay, whatever. Anybody? We sweet potato pie. Where I come from, we throw that bean pie. I'm sorry.
No, bean pie.
Sweet potato. She said a bean pie is good, Frederick. Come on, now.
You know, Kyle.
I'm gonna tell you something. That I've had some nation brothers.
Where Kyle at?
Yeah, bean pies is good as fuck, yo. Those shits was mad good.
Yeah, bean pie. Frederick, you better correct it, Frederick. Those bean pies are not real. They're conspiracy pies. They got little microchips in them. You eat them bean pies, they control you. They control you out of the bean pies. That's what it is, man. So Frederick ended up and he told the story.
I don't eat
bean pies. Say what you want to say.
I don't eat them.
The dudes now.
First of all, Fred, I'm gonna give you a goddamn bean pie. You can eat that shit.
Nah, bean pie is like that. Bean pie is like the red pill. You know what I mean? Like
thank you.
You do that, man.
Oh my God, why are you bean pie?
Thank you. So whatever you do, brother, don't drive that truck in a bean pie.
Let me read the super chat, Charles. Go ahead, read your super chat, boss.
Oh, thank you. Dana Jones, man. A lot of them ex-strippers buying trucks and making them dollars. The ladies that sit beside me at the Baltimore Ravens game got 30 or 40 trucks.
That's why I hit this trucker story on top of the head, because I know I can move something. And I got some I heard 50 Cent's gonna do one. I heard. So I was talking to 50 people, and I heard they gonna do something like that, similar to that too. And of course, when the word here to hear somebody doing something, to do something. But 50 got, Ghost doing good, everything else he got going good. But I just don't want to have I don't want no Hollywood house of Atlanta throwing wigs and nails on them and high heel shoes. I don't want all that nonsense.
Why it gotta be about nails? I mean, I don't know about
because when a girl has nails on Thursday that's 2 inches, and then on Friday they're like 17 inches, that's just ridiculous, man. That's like the weave. When you have the weave, if you don't get horsehair, it's okay. If the horse pissed off somewhere, how about get some natural hair from India?
I don't do the weave thing because them shits I think that shit would be hot. And I got braids one time, yo. I took them shits out in like 2 weeks. Yeah, that shit was heavy.
And my truckers, they wear. My truckers got long nails. Some of the girls got long nails. One's a nudist, and she's a nudist. Her name's Black. She's a nudist, and she's a fitness girl, but she loves being naked all the time. So I can't have her on a show naked driving a truck. But she's a truck driver. She's a nudist. She's a nudist. But that's so the stories are crazy.
Truck driver.
She damn near halfway naked. She be driving the 18 wheeler. I'm like, I saw my shot of foot. I said, wow, it's amazing. So I can't get mad about that. One woman just have a story that she was beaten by her husband. He drug her like miles down the street. He drive his truck. He come home and just beat her for no reason because he had a bad day. Low wasn't. And she said, I'm gonna reverse the role. Now she got 5 trucks. He bankrupt. He ain't doing nothing now. So stories are phenomenal stories. I can't wait to show the world. And I'm very excited about and Fred, you want to inspire me. You really did. Seeing that your movie, it made me wonder.
I'm excited to see it. So I'm excited to see that show, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. We fired up, man. We fired up.
I also write, and Fred knows how to contact you, man. I like for you to look at something. I like to send you a treatment.
Sure, please.
That I've written, man. Let you check it out.
I'll sign anything you need, man. I'm gonna leave my stuff before we go up the air for to have it. You can get in touch with me
cool.
and my boss and everything who I am. I'm all about empowerment stories, true life stories, and I throw some fiction on there too. I got a fictional movie I'm working on right now called. It's about these 2 sisters that's called Ebony Steele. That's gonna be the 4th movie I'm working on. We started doing some synopsis about these 2 sisters as assassins, and they turn on each other. And it's crazy. I mean, it's phenomenal. I wrote it, the synopsis, and put the characters together. I want Latifah to play the one sister, and I wanted Jada Pinkett to play the other sister. But it's intense, It's intense.
Yeah,
so look out for Ebony Steele. Gonna be hot. So I can't wait. But Mark Angel's my puppy. Huh?
I said that sounds mad dope. Your story.
Yeah, that's really crazy. Yes. Yeah. And Archangels. But if you look at my website, it's www.archangels with a Z. Unlimited.com. Unlimited is abbreviated. It's UNLTD.com. It's Archangels with a Z, not an S. UNLTD.com. You'll see my shoes up there and all the shows I'm in the can that I'm producing right now and everything. So it's pretty intense, man. I thank God for having people watching some of these black brothers doing it. There won't be too many guys kissing in my movies when you like that. Right now. God want to best with me.
That's not happening. So I'm not putting no guys kissing in my movie and window dresses or my show. That's not gonna happen. So I mean, I don't mind putting somebody in there that maybe, you know, that's the lesbian scene, I mean, a lesbian or something, whatever. I don't want nobody to start protesting what I'm doing, because that's what happens every time. Well, how can ain't no guys in there wearing lipstick? Do I have to put that in my show?
Right.
How you gonna force them? And I want somebody to force that on me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know. The Fred, your next one come out May 19th, right? Your next project.
Yeah, May 19th.
So you have anybody kissing, two dudes kissing your? See, you know what I mean? So it's like, do we have to have that all the time?
No.
I mean, not every movie, because it's crazy to me. So I'm not trying to do an assassin movie and the snipers try to kiss a spotter who's spotting them, and you're going to roll up and give them a kiss. We don't do all that stuff all the time. I can't always put that in everything you do. You know, I have a friend who's gay, and she always tell me all the time, "Can I put that?" I said, "No, you can't put that in the movie all the time." We gotta have somebody lesbian all the time. I said, "We have to put lesbian in the movie every time we do something." It was crazy. So I just wrote my movies, and I have writers. I go to the film school, and I find some great writers, it's top rate class, and they have mad skills. These kids have mad skills. And I get an internship with them. They love working for us. We have three of them. Yeah, that's how we get the writers we get. And Ava Devon, her cousin's best friend of mine. He's a bodyguard like me. He's one of my best friends. Right? He's on detail for me right now. He's best. She talks to Ava about all the stuff we got. Any women empowerment stuff she like to look at. So I got a couple of shows of women empowerment, so I can take them to. So I got lucky and got at least 4 good contacts. So I'm gonna make sure Frederick get a couple of them for some of his projects. He may need them 4. We're gonna go from there.
Right. Hello.
This thing answers the phone. What? I mean, where we?
Yeah.
It might be Obama.
He's so comfortable.
It might be Obama.
You on the Obama phone, man. You going on Destiny? Turn your phone.
It might be Michael. It might be Michelle. Obama's best friend.
It might be that guy that might be auditioning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, auditioning guy. Yeah. So Destiny, your real name, his last name, as you said, Pleasure.
Polite, nigga. You know damn right I'm a fucking Pleasure.
I know you said polite. I'm gonna see you go say Pleasure. So Destiny's Pleasure. That's like a new group.
No goddamn Pleasure. You tried that. That was good for you.
Destiny's Pleasure.
Yeah,
so
Pleasure. Right. That was my last name. Right. Yeah, that's my last name.
They're gonna sue you, girl, Destiny Black. They go because Destiny Child. That's too close to Destiny Child. And then that girl named Beyonce gonna come back and get you Illuminati lawyers and stuff.
Oh God, you're not subscribed to that goddamn Illuminati book. You know what? Those people, never mind. Don't let them be great. Whatever you believe in is whatever you believe in. Whatever you like, I love it. If you like it, I love it.
Fred, you don't believe in Illuminati?
Believe in what?
Illuminati. You think Illuminati is real?
Illuminati? Nah.
You believe it's real? You don't believe it's real?
I don't believe in Illuminati. I believe in free will. Like I believe in.
Yeah, that's true. You have the right to say what you want to say.
Like,
okay, I got you.
Yeah, I don't believe in like, oh man, this.
I know it's crazy. It's kind of crazy. I said, man, yeah. I got you, man. I mean, I just thank God for, like, say, your show, that you have an outlet, people can talk and say what they want to say. I love that.
Yeah.
And definitely we launch on, Tell Like It Is. You definitely got to go on the show.
Yeah, please.
And spill the beans for the show.
Now we totally appreciate you coming on. Thank you for coming on.
Man, I appreciate you. As Mrs. Black, well, that is your government name.
No, that's my government name though.
On the cover name is Black.
I'm gonna change my last name. I have my real name on Facebook, right? But then like
change the last name.
Let me tell you, right?
My real name.
All the cockazoids got mad at me, right? Because I said that damn old white man deserved an award for mowing down like 50 Trump supporters. So they was at my fucking neck, yo. They contacted my ex-husband and his.
Well, a little too late, but the black guy already did that. The black guy mowed down 50 of them at a.
No, that was talking about like what happened at Las Vegas. I was talking about what happened at Las Vegas. Yeah.
They got to wear the bullets.
Hey, they
got even with us. They poisoned the people at the Travis Scott house. They poisoned people. They got even. Shit.
I mean,
Ate some hot dogs, they all passed out and died. Shit.
You know what? Fuck Travis Scott though. He fucks with them damn fucking Kardashians and Jenners. He fucks with the others too. He be with the cockazoids too. So fuck him and the cave bunnies that he fucked with. So he got exactly what the fuck he deserved. Fuck that cave bunny loving ass nigga. He got what he was looking for.
You got a good one. You got a good one there. You got a good one there, Cedric. I mean, Frederick. She a good one right here, Frederick.
Yes.
Yeah, Destiny definitely a monster. That's why I think I use my legal name up here, DeAndre Adams. My real name is Abdullah Kalakatiki. So you can't know my real name. It's just too much when it comes to hardcore people. It scares me because America always want to get even. Like a DC sniper, what he did. We was all praying there wasn't a black dude in that car, but a lot of people say, yeah, thank God. He wasn't killed by black pretty much.
You know what, Fred? There's a story about the DC sniper. I'll tell you that one day later, though. I was actually like on a 911 phone call with like when he came to Montgomery, Alabama. I remember like Connie Chung. It's fucking buck wild. Yeah. I remember he came through Montgomery. Yeah. That shit was crazy before he got caught.
We're going to continue at this. Yeah, it's great. The project I got, Frederick, is going to be hella big. You got to research it. Research Nico Jenkins. That's all I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. Nico Jenkins.
Research it and tell me what you think, because I have the rights to that story. Mm-hmm. We gotta research it. You see what I'm talking about?
So how do you spell Nico? Is it Nico or Niko?
Ko. Nico Jenkins. He's the most notorious.
Out of Nebraska, right? The one with all the tattoos and like cut his face up and shit. Yeah, he's batshit crazy.
That's the surprise project I'm working on next. So that's one I'm working on. That's the big one I'm working on next. That's my fifth and final project I'm working on is that Nico Jenkins story. The wife and me just partnered up. She gave me the rights to the story, and I'm excited about it. When I tell you, Frederick, it's the most intense story that you guys ever seen next to Hudson Sculpture.
Flashing thorning at people and shit, like weird shit like that. Like it's
no, the whole family. The whole family. You gotta read the article. When you read it, Frederick, tell me you think. Cause I want you to partner up me in this. This project is crazy. This whole family, the mother, the sister, all of them in prison for that murder. All of them. It's going 40, 50 years apiece. He got the death penalty.
Yeah.
They all got 40, 50 years. So it's a pretty intense story. So she gave me the rights to it. She signed the rights, and we got everything legalized. We I think the name of it was pretty intense. She said the devils and the escape from devils, the devil's nest. That's the name of it. Escape from devil's nest. That's the name we gave it. But we started writing some of the accolades, and we probably have a first draft by February of next year.
Okay.
But that's an intense story. That's the one I got lucky case fell on my lap to a mutual person that knew Nico's sister. And then the wife, girl got off, she introduced me to the wife on the phone. We talked. She got a real severe car accident and she got both her legs broken. She's still rehabbing now, but she gave me the rights to the story. So it's gonna be, that's why I want to talk about part of this. It's gonna be an intense story, but it's gonna be a killer. That story's gonna be mad. It's crazy. So a lot of research got to be done. I know you like research stuff, and just take a look at Nico, and I'll send the name to you, Jenkins.
Appreciate
and see what you think. Yeah, but I mean, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you, Destiny, coming on. People out there want to know who I am. You can Google me also, DeAndre Adams, the bodyguard. I come up, and I have Behind the Vest, the memoir of a celebrity bodyguard. My book coming out at the end of next year. My life as a bodyguard. Talk about my stories, the people I've dealt with in the world. And I got permission to use a couple of names in there, so. And there's nothing really bad about it. It's just my life, what I've been through, and
is it gonna be on Amazon?
Huh?
Is it gonna be on Amazon? Your book?
Yeah, Amazon is the deal I'm working on right now, and I'm gonna have audio. But I do have some people at Barnes Noble. I'm trying to do a book tour because I have a lot to tell my story. I mean, as a child, me dying as a child, coming back twice at 22 minutes later, both times at age 8 and at birth. And it just tells a lot about who I am as DeAndre. How I became DeAndre Adams. I was never DeAndre Adams, the bodyguard. I was DeAndre Adams, the skinny kid from California, moved to Mississippi, and came back the big kid, DeAndre Adams, the bodyguard and legend. So I'm a Hall of Fame bodyguard. I got a plaque. They did a show. A lot of people came to my the show. I was inducted that day, so I'm very honored. People recognize who I am. And that's it. So it wasn't because of Corey Feldman. I wouldn't be who I was. Corey Feldman gave me that outlet to be a bodyguard when he first met me. And so that's who I am now. So I thank God a lot of people I've known in my life to get me to the next level where I'm at. So I want to give back. So if I can give back by doing movies and television, I'm just honored to do that. to help people out. So I thank you a lot.
Appreciate you. No, appreciate you. Welcome to the shop. Until next time.
Thank you, man.
All the time, dog.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Appreciate you, Dre. Thank you, man. DeAndre Adams, man. Thank you, dog, for coming on. For sure. Yeah, Destiny, you coming back on? Oh, what you call is having a good time. Oh, damn. Look who's in the building. Oh, damn. What's up?
What's good? What's good? My boy Freddie. What's popping though?
What's up, man? What's
up?
You
can hear me, Fred? How's my audio? Is good?
Hey, you sound great. You got a good mic.
For sure, man. Hey, man, it's been a minute. How you been feeling?
How you been?
I'm good, man. You know what it is, man. That boy Devin Haney, I told you a long time ago, that boy's something special, Fred. He put on a master class against JoJo Diaz, who was a top 5 lightweight, and he took him to school, man. Devin Haney, he's on the threshold of greatness, Fred. He's right there. He's on the verge.
I thought you, I'm confused. I thought you had Teofimo Lopez beating Devin.
Nah, hell nah.
Okay.
When you hear me say that.
No, I just thought that. I didn't know. I stand corrected.
Man, what? I ain't talked to you. When the last time I talked to you?
No, people
I'm
were
a
saying
Devin Haney fan. The
Okay,
first time you met me, I was over here talking about Devin Haney before anybody was in this fucking barbershop. When motherfuckers was picking Gary Russell and all of that, that was me. Nigga, I exposed Gary Russell in this bitch. Nigga, that was me that pulled out with the heat. That was me that pulled up with the heat that day. Yeah, that was me, right? Okay, then. You know what I'm saying?
How's your city though? How's your city right now?
It's dangerous, man. It's always been dangerous in Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a struggle, man. But you know, I managed to make it, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Young Dolph, man. You know, Young Dolph, the real king of Memphis. Young Dolph, you feel me? His memory lives on, Fred. A true legend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Dolph, rest in peace. But it's so many brothers that's been killed out here. Rest in peace to Little Derek. Rest in peace to Marcus Turner. You know, all the fallen soldiers, my boy. All of the fallen soldiers, not just Dolph. Dolph he's famous, so people know Dolph, but it's so many brothers that got killed out here, man. So rest in peace to all the soldiers, you heard me?
Right.
Rest in peace to all the soldiers, man. But yeah, man, Devin Haney and Kambosos, man. What you think about that fight, Fred?
It's a great fight. It's a great fight. In Australia, I would have Kambosos a 1-round favorite. Here, I would have Devin Haney the favorite, but the fight is going to be over there. So I would have Kambosos a 1-round favorite.
For real, but if Haney want to fight Kambosos, he will have to go to Australia to go fighting.
Yeah, so he really got to be dominant. You know, I don't think they'll give him those 50-50 rounds over there.
So you think Devin Haney Kambosos is gonna happen next? I've been seeing some of your videos. You said Loma. You think Loma gonna get the fight?
I don't think a black person's gonna fight him. That's what I think.
I 100% agree, Fred. Like the way he's been moving, we kind of expected that though, like out of Kambosos, because they all talk that good shit until they get their damn little belts or whatever it is.
Right.
Then they start moving real crazy. Hello, H Money. I don't know who you are, but hello.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Yo, Fred, man. So what you thought about Teofimo, his fight with Kambosos? Was you surprised that Teo lost?
I was very surprised. I didn't. I was just listening to Bob Arum. Bob Arum said he was just an average fighter.
I wasn't at all.
And I didn't even pay attention. And then he knocked him down the first round. I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pay attention. and I watched the fight, and he won clearly.
I remember, like, in the past, you said that Teo was a beast, though. You said it yourself, at one point.
Yeah, and then I migrated to he's mentally handicapped, and then months later he ended up becoming mentally handicapped. You know what I mean? Like, that's funny. Mentally handicapped.
He is not fucking mentally handicapped. I'm laughing at that because you know damn well he's not mentally handicapped.
Yeah, he got mental problems. You know.
Yeah, okay.
He's an 80s drug baby. He's a drug baby for sure. I have no doubt about it. And I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if he can handle the rigors of boxing. I don't know if he can handle that.
Clearly, he can't handle something. His whole baby is like, that baby's for everybody. Same thing for his wife. She for everybody too.
Oh damn.
Who baby that is, Fred? Is that your baby?
Who? I don't know the story, so I'm like, what? This is news to me. Like, I don't know.
Money, is that your baby? Who baby that is?
Nah, that's Fred baby right there.
He got a black baby. He got a black baby. Teofimo got a black baby.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
I don't think I've seen his baby yet, so I don't know exactly what's going on.
Seen it. I don't know. That's
ain't nobody seen a little bastard. But word is he for everybody. He everybody's daddy.
What's the word? What's the
I the pappy.
Who?
I heard you was the pappy though. That's what I'm saying, Fred. They said you was the pappy.
Okay. Well, how was Mary? How was Jesus born? The Immaculate Conception.
Immaculate Conception.
Yeah. What's up, H?
Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. This Saturday we got some good fights, man. One of my favorite fighters, David Morrell from Cuba.
Man,
that boy, the truth.
You're bad dude.
Fight 6th or 7th, right?
Who are you talking about?
David Morrell, your boy.
He fights Saturday. He fights Saturday on the 18th.
But this is the 6th or 7th fight. Which one?
Yeah, very young, very.
He's the main event. He's gonna be the main event.
But if he's 6, this is 6th or 7th.
Oh, number 5. Yeah, his 5th fight, number 5. No, number 6.
Number 5.
You're right, number 6. You're right, number 6.
It's number 6. Okay.
Oh, you on your shit? She know her boxing then. She know Morrell.
Yeah, she be on it. Yeah, she be on it.
Yeah, I like Morrell a lot, Fred. I'm looking forward to see what he does. On Saturday. Also, they got Zordo Ramirez. He fight on Saturday.
Oh,
who else?
I'm glad he got.
You got a couple of fights. Marcus Brown fighting on Friday against Baturviev, the light heavyweight, the champion.
He fights Friday.
Yeah, that's on a Friday in Canada.
I don't.
And then in the UK, you got Derek Chisora versus Joseph Parker rematch in the morning in the UK.
Are you watching that?
No,
I don't know. I got to get up early. I need to. I got to get on my shit. I got to get up for that one. I like watching all of the fights, though.
I feel you. Like, you know what? I kind of didn't pay attention to all the fights. I damn sure didn't watch that damn Comey versus Loma because I already knew what the fuck was going to happen. I thought it was going to go all 12 rounds. I didn't think Loma was going to put him out of there. I just didn't think it was going to be like a fight I had to see. So pretty much, from watching the highlights, it was a fight I didn't need to see. How did y'all feel about that fight?
I thought
Loma did his thing. That motherfucker was, he was sharp as fuck in that fight. Loma looked sharp. What you thought, Fred?
Damn tomato can, of course. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could be sharp against the damn bush.
But Comey was a champion, though.
He's not a tomato can. He's just not.
Oh, stop it.
He's not a tomato can.
He was a champion, though.
Can, okay, he's the next best thing to a tomato can. Okay.
Well, he was a champion, though.
Tomato can.
He's not 2 for 99 yet.
Yes.
He's not 2 for 99 yet.
Yeah, he was a champion at one point, Comey, and I think he was ranked in the top 5 at the time. So some of the rankings do be bullshit. I see what you're saying. He ain't all of that. That's what you're saying.
He's not nothing. Like the same dude that was supposed to be Errol Spence's mandatory for the IBF. Mm-hmm. Yo, he got washed. He got washed this weekend. Like they need to cut the shit. Stanionis. He lost to Delarme, but they gave him the fight against Delarme. Like who the fuck Stanionis record who he fought? Trash.
Malik Hawkins is fighting Slugger Slam. Say, let me in so I can cook this dude.
Who's that?
Slugger Sam, you a bitch. Slugger Sam, you's a bitch.
Yeah. I'll let you respond. I don't want to.
Slugger Sam, you's a bitch, bro. You's a bitch. Real talk. Hey, but man, Fred, I'm excited, man. So many great fights coming up. What you think about Jerron Ennis, though, being Earl Spence mandatory? I haven't seen you talked about this yet. That's something you should cover. Jerron Ennis is the mandatory.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, that's big news, bro. Jerron Ennis said he want Earl Spence. He said Earl Spence gonna fight him or vacate the belts. That's what he said.
Perfect. Earl ain't vacating no belt, so perfect.
Yeah, I know. Earl Spencer fight anybody. He been doing that.
He's ready. He's just not. I mean, he's too green. Like I don't know. I mean, I
know
guess
what
he
the
got it
hype
good.
is. I don't know what the hype is. Him against Earl Spence. Man, I mean, it's a competitive fight, but the breakdown is gonna be real. Like he ain't gonna be throwing
First
them
of all,
30
King,
punch
I don't owe you
combinations.
shit. I'm joking.
He ain't gonna be throwing 30, and he ain't gonna be throwing no 30 punch. And I don't even know if he's the mandatory yet.
I'm starting to like him a lot though, Jerron Ennis, because he's dedicated to the sport of boxing. He come from a family of fighters. His dad was a fighter. Both is his brothers. He live in the gym all the time. And when he's not training, he's a trainer. He's training the rest of the fighters in there. So he love this shit. I like Boots though.
I'm just gonna say this one thing though. Boots talk all this good shit though, but he gets hit just as much as Earl and fucking Bud does though. But we just gonna let him be great. So he talks a good game, But I've definitely seen him get clocked a few times.
Mandatory yet? He's the guy who lost is the mandatory.
Yeah, Abdul Kokarov.
Yeah, he lost. He hasn't been declared the mandatory yet.
No, he hasn't. But they're saying though because he was number 2 because the dude, the Russian cat lost. That automatically bumps Boots up to the the mandatory.
People can jump him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do that all the time, like they do with Andre. Haymon was supposed to be his number 1.
Nah, they ain't got no one at number 2. They can just jump someone at number 2.
They can. They can jump anything. That's what they do anyway.
Not the mandatory yet.
So Fred, what's Earl gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? You got Ugas who's in a tournament. He gonna fight Stanley Jonas. You got Terrence Crawford. That's a possibility of the Terrence Crawford fight. What he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? He got to fight somebody.
I want to see Terrence Crawford, man.
Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence.
Yeah, I want to see.
Everybody wants to see though. I think that's the fight that everybody got to see.
So, what you think about Terrence Crawford when he was in the ocean? He was like, "Where you at, Earl? Where your whole ass at?" And doing all of that.
He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's trying to build up a fight. Trying to get
independent now. He's independent now. Slugger Slam said this dude shaking in his boots when I come around. You talking?
Hey, Slugger Sam, bro. I don't know who the fuck you are, but I'm gonna tell you, bro. I will beat your motherfucking ass, and it look like you from Canada. You look like right there. You sending money from Canada. You know what I'm saying? And keep spending money. Keep spending your money when I'm on this motherfucker right here. Because it's H money, nigga. And I bring them dollars in. You know that.
Where your boy Rakish at? I've been waiting for him.
Oh, Rakish. Talking about Rakish? Yeah, man. Hey, Fred. So I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I know this is your platform. I appreciate it. When the people see H money on the platform, they send in super chats when they see me. You know what I'm saying? I bring that excitement. Everybody know me. You know that.
You missed the excitement for sure.
For sure, man. What you say?
Yeah, so you definitely are that one. You're from California, huh?
Yeah, I'm from LA. But I live in Memphis though.
I can tell by that accent, nah, fool, that 40. You got that 40, so you pronounce every syllable.
Hell yeah. I just wanted to say what's up to the people, man. Appreciate it, Fred, man. Watch out for my boy David Morrell this Saturday, man. The next great champion from Cuba, man. Shout outs to Ugas, all the Cuban fighters. Much love. You feel me? And it's Haney time. Haney. David Haney. We in this motherfucker. It's Haney time. Real talk. You already know. Yeah, wake up, Fred. I'm here to wake your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, wake up. And you know what's up. And I ain't heard you say nothing about Wilder either. I ain't heard you say nothing about that Wilder stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can get back to the Wilder talk if you really want to. If you really want to. You know what I mean? But I'm
Beam in tomorrow. We can talk Wilder. Beam in
all right, for sure. For sure. Much love, Fred. I'm out. All right, Destiny.
Bye, honey.
All right. You know who I am.
Get him off before he start hollering. Bye. Boxiana.
Boxiana. Fred, what the fuck is that, Fred? Come on, man.
Okay. Yo, Fred, could I just say something real quick and I'll hop off? Could I just say, no disrespect, brother. It's your show. I don't want to disrespect it. But, bro, that dude right there, that dude's a liar, man. And I could provide evidence. One day he says he loves Haney. The next day he's hating on Haney. And when he was saying that he loved Haney, he was talking all that shit about Teofimo. And then he switched up because he had a problem with Bill Haney. Him and Bill Haney had a little problem. So then he started talking about how Teofimo's the man and that Devin Haney ain't shit. And now he's switching up again. Bro, I cannot make this shit up. I could fucking provide evidence of his streams lying and changing up his story. You know what I'm saying? All because he's on a propaganda, some fucking agenda. And then like the people are buying it on his show. Bro, this guy's a fraud. People should shut this guy down, man. This ain't good for boxing, bro. Like, if you're going to support Devin Haney, then support him. Don't start hating on him because you got in a problem with his father. I get it. Okay, you know, grown men, you got issues. That's that. You deal with that problem with Bill Haney. Don't take it out on Devin. And then you start liking him, and then you start hating him again. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, this guy's a clout chaser. He's a clout chaser, and I'm not fucking with his shit. And he's talking about, yeah, no disrespect to the super chat there, but he's talking about he doesn't know me and that I'm sending things from Canada. Bro, you had me on your show for like a year, and then you got scared. He wouldn't let me on because one of his cats was talking about he's going to come to my city, and I waited 2 months. That's the Rockies guy I'm talking about. I waited 2 months, and nobody pulled up because I'm like, I know this is an internet thing. It's an internet thing. You guys are not about it, but that's all I wanted to say, Fred. Is, yo, don't believe this guy, that fucking whole money. That's what I call him, whole money. Because that's what he is, whole money. And you know what? Why you got money in there? You don't even make no money, bruh. You just a hoe. But anyways, listen, man, that guy's a fraud. I exposed him. And if y'all don't believe me, I will literally give y'all like 10 hours worth of this fraud boy. One day saying this, one day saying that. Hey, yo, and Fred, I'm going to tell you something, man. Yes. You know why you're a respected dude, Fred? Because he didn't want to bring that drama on your show. When I started sending super chats and getting at him, he's like, oh, I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. Who's the Slugger Sam guy? Because he don't want to bring that drama from his show to here because he respects you. No. You know what I'm saying? Because you are a respected guy. But yo, I appreciate you letting me talk, man. You guys salute, all right? Peace.
I appreciate
this. Have a good evening.
Thank you. What's going on? What's happening? It's the barbershop. Shit, everybody's welcome. Shit, I ain't about this shit. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Anderson? Shit, I'm not what's the word? Censoring nobody. You can come here and talk about your dog. I don't care.
Shit, Fred.
What's up, Kyle? Oh, it's not working, Kyle.
Big Fred, what's going on, Fred?
Hey, what's up?
You know, good damn well you're supposed to give me right on in there, and you waited. God damn it.
For what?
Hey, Kyle.
For what?
You know, we got exposed niggas, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know what
niggas chicken one day, feathers the next. What's up, Destiny? How you doing tonight?
I'm good, babe.
I'm leaving my homeboy party, man. He had you know, I've been kicking with him all weekend and shit. So we had to finish up the weekend strong.
Okay.
You know. But yeah, man, these niggas is frauds, man. Chicken one day, feathers the next. You know. Benedict Arnold. These niggas is Benedict Arnold. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, one day they love you, the next day they hate you.
Oh yeah, that's the story.
They can't be trusted.
Yeah, that's cyber life.
Hey, Fred, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I almost wore some Gucci glasses in the club last night, and I thought to myself, nigga, you can't wear no sunglasses in the building. You know what I'm saying? So I had to change my tune, but I was gonna wear some.
Well, you're more than welcome to. I wouldn't have been there though, you know. So you would have been.
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you do the right thing when nobody's watching.
Do the right thing when no one's watching, right?
You said what?
Oh yeah, because he don't wear shades on the inside. He don't wear shades.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who don't wear shades where? What are you talking about?
You can't wear shades in the building. You know what I mean?
Not
or a hat.
Building. I'm wearing shades in the damn building. No, I'm just joking. I'm playing.
You just can't. Or a hat. A hat or shades in the building. You just can't do it. And if a man wears shades in the building,
Uh-oh.
He's breaking up, right?
God got
it. I'm breaking up. I'm in the rain, driving and shit. I'm gonna just listen to y'all real quick until I get some service.
All right, peace. Appreciate you, Kyle. No,
I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna just hold off.
Oh, okay.
You can delete him like you always be doing, Fred. You be
Who?
like putting people in the back seat or whatever. People be having stuff to do, you know, like put their hair in a ponytail, Fred. But people want to know why you keep saying like Al Heyman owes
Okay,
Adrian
yeah,
Broner.
I'll be glad to talk about that. We got
Yeah, go ahead.
30 minutes. Okay, we got time. Slugger Slam, I appreciate the support. Thank you, man. Y'all support real channels like Fred. Yeah, Fred got a real channel. Kyle, he got a real channel as well.
Good.
Don't go to those other posers.
Oh God,
Posers.
let's just
I
start
haven't
that
heard posers
shit.
in a long time. What's up?
Don't you start that shit? Cause I like a lot of channels, Fred. Let me be
Yeah,
great.
as you should. As you should.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
free will. Free
Okay.
will. You can do what you want. Do it.
Okay.
Shit, I'm not this. I'm not. Listen.
First of all, you know what? A lot of people fucks with you though. Like a lot of channels I fucks with you because you know I love Ike and fucking Dante's vaccination. They fucks with
Yeah,
you the long way.
they do.
Yeah, they do.
That's good. Dante inspired me to start my channel.
Did he really?
Yeah, about 10
That's
years ago.
dope. That's
Not
mad
about
dope.
10 years ago, but not about 10 years.
That nigga all the way in goddamn
5
Thailand
years
now
ago.
though.
5 years. Yeah, he's building a hotel in Thailand.
Yeah, that's what he be saying, like his travel channel. Have you been here yet?
I've been to Thailand, yeah.
I told my son when I come to visit his black ass in Japan that I'm, you know, that's because I want to go see the tigers and I want to play with the monkeys. I know that sounds bananas, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
they got
want to do.
something called PP. Is that PP Island there or is PP Island in
Bruh,
the
I don't even know because they're on lockdown again. So I don't even
they are?
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thailand is really, really cheap. I did all the water sports for like less than $100.
I love water sports. Oh my God. See, Fred, that's why you're supposed to be desperate.
Parasailing, jet skiing,
I fucking
scuba
love jet
diving,
skiing. And I
all that,
like
like
snorkeling, but I
$20.
ain't gonna go scuba diving though. I don't fuck around with sharks. Nothing about that shit.
$20, dog. $20. It was so cheap. It was so affordable.
But what, everything?
I'm just saying, like you do different things and you tip
But
them out.
$20 for each thingy. Though, how
Yeah.
long did it last though?
Man, I don't know, but it's a whole day. It's a whole day's event because it's on the beach.
Okay, did you get to play with the monkeys and the tigers?
No, I didn't do all that.
Okay, that's the only thing I want to do.
I went to Phuket. Phuket.
So was that a resort that you was staying at?
Stayed at a hotel on the beach. It's so affordable. It was like $60 a night.
Man, that's
like 4-star.
bananas. I bet it was nice too.
Oh, PP Island is in Thailand. I went to PP Island. That's what I went.
That's what you said, Thailand. We were so
Yeah,
far.
because I didn't travel all through the South Pacific, so I was kind of confused.
Oh, that's dope. Where else did you travel through the South Pacific?
been
'Cause
all
I've
over the
not
world.
been there yet. I would love to go.
20s. This is my 20s and my early 30s. I haven't traveled internationally in shit years, you know. But
Oh, that's why it's probably 20 buckaroos.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it ain't 20
It's called
buckaroos.
baht. I think is Thailand money called baht?
I don't know, honey. I don't know what the fuck their money is for.
I don't know, but I know it's real affordable. It was 4,000 baht for $100, if I'm not mistaken, when I was there. So Dante, yeah, Dante is living there and living a great life, man. And yeah, so I thank Dante, you know, for the inspiration. What else? What were we talking about? Oh, about Al Heyman. I said, what was your question? So I can
Oh, what they was asking, like, why do you say like Al Heyman owes Adrian Broner and Floyd Mayweather all this money?
He does because he said it. He said it. I was gonna let me show y'all.
Yeah,
Adrian Broner said it. He said Al Heyman is giving them an allowance every week.
Al
Heyman never paid him. He never paid him his full salary for the Manny Pacquiao fight. Never paid him.
No, don't like take me off. I'm about to get my charge or whatever. Like, give me a second to get my charge, but don't take me off.
Okay.
I can hear everything. I could talk.
Okay, you can
I'm
talk.
just getting my charger.
Gotcha. All right, let me read this to y'all. And Floyd is going through the same thing. Floyd is going through the same thing, y'all. And I'm just the news bearer. Al on some real shit. I know what I'm going through, but at this point, you handle me like I hit licks for you. Sending me $1,000, $1,500 a day. Nigga, I want to spend $1 million. I should be able to because I made it and I know what I owe. And I told you to pay it and get me some more fights so I can make money. Nigga, you got me ready to go get 120 pounds of weed, bro. On God, I will never say fuck you, but stop playing games with my motherfucking money. Give me my money, bruh. And I can speak from what I know. Agent Broner did not get all his money for the Manny Pacquiao fight.
I believe you. Honestly, I do. And
I know he didn't. I know he didn't. And
no.
And then the funny thing is,
I know you're telling the truth because you can, get risks of being sued if you're not telling the truth. So
yeah,
it is what it is. Yeah.
And Hugo Centeno said the same thing. And this is why the shit made me leave. Same thing. Like
made you leave where? Like you was part of PBC?
Yeah, he used to be with PBC and he left.
No, I'm talking about you. Are you talking about that's what
people ask me. See, I woke up. I woke up about 2.5 years ago, about 3 years ago. And when I realized Al Haymon is basically about green. He's not no pro-black. He ain't no Malcolm X. He ain't no Haymon X. He is not that. He is nowhere near that. And people are making him out to be that.
Something he wasn't.
He never was. He's about money. And he has the same ideals as Bob Arum. He has the same ideals as Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? And truth be told, I was rooting for him because, you want black people to win. But then when you ask, when Al Haymon on a personal level was in position to be a black man, he wasn't that. He sided with the people that was doing other people wrong. And I seen it with my own eyes. And when people show you who they are, you believe them.
But Fred, I said this on your show when I first got on here.
He's a crook.
Absolute power equals absolute corruption.
Yeah.
And anytime you have absolute power, you're going to be absolutely corrupt.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. And he's doing the same thing Eddie Hearn is doing, using other people's money. And now it's over.
The roosters coming home to roost as they speak. But it's always funny though when it comes down to black folks though, it's the first thing that that comes home to roost.
Yeah, the chickens. Yeah, I was rooting for the man. And
I'm still rooting for them.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the fighters. I mean, I think he's like Bernie Madoff, man. Like is the legal version of Bernie Madoff, man. I'm telling you.
Fred, don't do that. He's nothing like Bernie Madoff.
I believe he is, yeah.
Cut the shit.
Man, listen. When you take $930 million from a hedge fund and the people from the hedge fund is complaining and then the fighters are complaining about the money, it is what it is. So
Fred, stop being that's not what it is.
So what is it?
I'm gonna figure it out, and when I figure it out, I'm gonna let you know. But that's not what it is. Mm-hmm. I have faith in the PBC. Like I really want them to be.
No, I did too. I want them to win on a fighter's level, but it's no more money. When you can't pay Charles Martin $400,000, when you can't pay Luis Ortiz $800,000, the money's funny. Mm-hmm. It's simple. It's simple. Mm-hmm. It's simple. The money's funny. So,
you think that's why they're doing everything on pay-per-view now? Because everything seem like every fucking fight is like the Thurman and goddamn Barrios. Like, are they fucking serious?
Yeah,
that shit better be fucking 99 cents a buy or something.
Facts. It's and they're gonna trick the fans, some fans, and say, "Oh, we gotta support the sport of boxing." No, you gotta do what you say you was gonna do. You got to do what you say you were going to do. You said free boxing for all, and it's not. So, anyways, I'm going to be right. Anyway, I'm going to be right at the end of the day. And people are like, damn, you were right.
Hey, Fred, can you hear me?
Yeah, you scared the shit out of me. Yeah.
They need to pay us to watch that shit. Mario Barrios and Keith Thurman. They need to pay us to watch that shit. That's what needs to happen. They need to pay us to view that shit.
Right. Yeah, he sold Charles Martin for $7-8 million when Wilder should have been the unified undefeated champion at PBC. Huh? They should have made Charles Martin versus Deontay Wilder years ago, but they sent them over to the UK. I mean, it's.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but you know what? Let's not just harp on goddamn Al Haymon though, because Bob Arum moves like the biggest snake on planet Earth. And every time somebody leaves his ass, he has all the worst things in the world to say about them. And then he'll like circle back and say like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's like he's losing his scruples. I just cannot stand that motherfucker though. That's one bitch. I wish she'd just go ahead and like, let the energy take his ass.
And that's fair. And you have every right to believe that. And I say, if there's a landmine right in front of you, why step on the landmine? Why these fighters keep on re-signing and going back? I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for him. I can't feel sorry for a man that has to put his signature for all parties to agree. I can't. You know what I mean? I can't feel sorry for a fighter that's saying the sanctioning body's racist and then carrying the belt. I can't, man. I can't. I can't do it.
That was my biggest thing with Floyd, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took his black ass down there to fucking Mexico to deal with fucking Mauricio Suleiman. And he's kiki and ha-ha-ha with that motherfucker. But the meanwhile, he's been fucking black fighters. And then that's what he says. Look, I went down there, not just for all the boxers. Nigga, you went down there for your own pockets, to grease your own fucking pockets. Now you about to have another exhibition with goddamn Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. Get the fuck out of here. We know what the fuck that was all about.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think we got to have a level of integrity across the board. And I think the same energy that I gave Eddie Hearn for about a year is the same energy we need to give Bob Arum, the same energy we need to give Eddie Hearn. I mean, what's the guy's name? Al Haymon, and whoever else is screwing us in boxing. I think we're getting screwed the worst. We got to pay $75 to see a fight. Huh? And y'all thinking
that you know, goddamn Tank. I have never brought a Tank fight, to be honest. And I refuse to. I refuse to till I see like him in a ring with a formidable opponent. When he fought like Gamboa, Gamboa was once upon that dude. But they fucked over Gamboa so bad. Like they do all Cuban boxers. That's why dude was hoping for damn David Morrell. Yo, that black Cuban boxer about to be in the damn tanks with the rest of them. What they do to black Cuban boxers.
And look what they did to the Fox family. Look what PBC did to the man. See, all these pro-black warriors. That's why I don't believe these people. I don't believe them. They just black when they watch CNN. That's it. They not black. They not
watching CNN. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm telling
you. Black when they watch Fox?
Don Lemon validates a lot of these men.
Okay, but what about Fox?
I don't watch Fox, nor do I watch CNN, so I don't know.
Yes, you do. You watch fucking Fox.
I'm
just playing with you.
I watch YouTube.
How come Gary Antoine can't get fights like the Fundura nigga?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just as good. He just as exciting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He knocks people out all the time. Why can't he get a fight? You know what I'm saying? Why can't he be put on the pedestal? I mean, it's ridiculous. And people want us to believe that they got love for black fighters, and it's just not the case, bro. It's just not the case.
They got love for that green shit. That's what the fuck they got love for.
It's the money. It's really the money, and it's so obvious right now. You can't pay Charles Martin $400,000. We got to pay Charles Martin. We got to see Charles Martin fight. We got to pay to see a Charles Martin fight. Come on, man. You got to make this make sense, man. I don't want to compare. See, I don't want to compare promoters no more. I'm putting them all in the same bag. I don't, man. Some Saturdays one will be better than the other. The next Saturday the other. But at the end of the day, it's all the same business model. You know, it's all the same. It's all the same. So,
that's why Devin Haney's getting shut out left and right because
I told y'all this was going to happen.
Yeah, but you know what's so crazy though? Because that's what Mayweather said. He wants all the black fighters. I mean, all the fighters, but mainly black. But yeah, but he's one of the ones that's shutting him out too. Now he's like talking about some Cambosis is fucking, what is undisputed championish, and then you know what I'm saying, like people entertaining that goofy shit talking about he don't know what the fuck that means. He know what the fuck undisputed means. He been in boxing way too long to know that motherfucker's not undisputed.
Yeah, that was on purpose. He was throwing shots at Devin Haney.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Devin Haney.
Yeah, he was throwing shade like it's sunny, bitch. It ain't fucking sunny over here.
And that's a damn shame. You raised this kid. You helped raise this kid.
Thank you.
And you gonna do him like
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm saying these niggas, all these niggas care about is money, man.
Yeah.
Fuck these niggas, man. I'm sick of them, to be honest with you. You
If
know,
these sites were
I'm
free,
not paying for no fucking Charles Martin. Give me a fucking break. I'm not paying for no Keith
Can't
Thurman.
fight on
Give me
fucking
a fucking
pay-per-view.
break.
Kyle, I'm
Ain't
not
no
paying for
fucking
nothing
way.
on pay-per-view.
Listen, there's no way I'm using my hard-earned money. These 16-hour shifts. It's Christmas time. I'm not. Fuck that. Please. Ain't no fucking way.
And then, like, right after Christmas, they want us to pay for fucking Keith Thurman versus goddamn Barrios. Cut the shit. Cut the fucking shit.
Yeah,
I don't celebrate Christmas or whatever, but I'm just saying, but cut the shit though. Like, they need to cut the shit. Like, nobody's gonna pay for that bullshit.
I got more kids than the Wayans, so I gotta celebrate Christmas.
How many little people you got?
I got 4 kids.
Oh, that's not that many. Like, I thought you was gonna say like 7, 8, 9, 10 little bastards.
Now I ain't dumb, you know. You know.
I mean, Elijah Muhammad got 25, and they call him the last messenger.
I mean,
here you go, Fred. Goddamn.
Fred, we ain't finna get on that bullshit. We already know
Can't
what
go
it
a
is.
goddamn day. Listen, Fred, go one day. Listen, I need Fred to go one day without. Listen, we already got the movie. Goddamn it, Fred, you gotta relax. All right, we already got the movie. If y'all wanna hear about Elijah Muhammad, go check out 9 Wives. All right, goddamn, motherfucker, Fred we can't get one day without Fred bringing up Elijah Muhammad.
Oh man,
I just think you thought Elijah Muhammad was like on the up and up though. Like, what? How they did fucking Malcolm X? They was trying to throw, like, they successfully like evicted him from his house and shit. When Malcolm X died, he literally had $100 to his name, y'all.
Yeah,
and they was evicting him from that damn apartment or house, whatever they had him in. Him and his family. Yeah, and then his wife, he didn't have no. Yeah, I'm saying, like, I'm not even talking about like the movie shit. Like, that nigga literally had $100 to his name when he was, assassinated.
When you follow people, when you follow men, that's
what I said. Black people, we always looking for fucking leaders. We need to be our own goddamn leader.
That's the one thing that I when I look at Malcolm's story, he shouldn't have followed him. No man should follow. Man, listen, don't you know, people in the Nation of Islam, people in church, they brag about what car they pastor have, how big is Louis Farrakhan's house. What? I don't understand it. Like, how are you talking about another man's home and you living in a 1-bedroom apartment? You know what I mean? Like, it's just asinine how people just are addicted to following. Create your own legacy. You can't create your own legacy through religion.
Hey, Fred.
That's what's up.
In boxing news, Cool Boy Steph has a.
That's the one.
What happened? You fuck up.
No, I'm just fucking with Fred. I'm fucking with Fred.
What you say? Cool Boy Steph. What? No, you laughed over your joke. We missed it.
Can you hear me, Fred?
Yeah, now we can. Go ahead.
Okay, now I was messing with you. I was changing the subject. I was just changing the subject just to laugh a little bit.
Oh wait, what? Cool Boy Steph is coming out to what?
No, I was saying he got a interview with Brian Custer coming out.
Oh yeah. I saw the preview. Shout out to Brian Custer for
getting. Yeah, I love fucking Brian Custer though. That little bald head motherfucker. Never mind. But he can get this work.
He out here married. Calm down.
Brian, you got a crush on Brian Custer?
Man, he's a Kappa too. Yes. Yeah. Never mind. But you know what?
Wes.
Shout out to Brian Custer. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, Fred gotta bring him back on the show, man. He's always a good interview every time.
He's so busy, man. He's so busy. I ain't gonna bother that man.
Oh.
He building his platform. He working on ES. Shout out for him leveraging his start.
Yeah.
His famous,
shout out to whatever he got going on. Yes, Lord. Yes,
shout out to him for leveraging his ESPN to build his platform. I respect that, man. I respect that. Man, for real. I definitely applaud that. So
it couldn't happen to a better guy.
Right. He's definitely a good he's a good brother, man.
All I'm saying is, so Keith Thurman.
He a brother, Fred. You hear me? He a brother.
You think, Kyle? You think he's a brother? You think so?
Yeah.
No, he a brother.
Shit. Kyle be on that light skin shit with that damn Keith Thurman shit. He be on that light skin shit.
He don't like him.
No, Keith Thurman ain't shit. But Brian Custer, he's solid, man. He's a brother for real.
I'm talking about you, your light skin ass. Shut your light skin ass up.
I'm not gonna allow you to judge me in front of all these people, okay? You know, this show is world syndicated. You know what I mean? We in every country, every state, and damn near every city.
But
You
you
gotta
still light skinned.
relax.
But you still
All
light
right.
skinned with it. But you still light skinned with it.
Hey, listen, man. Light skinned niggas, we always gonna be in. You know what I'm saying? Because we make light skinned babies. Huh?
You kind of inspired. You kind of like in between that Elder Barge and Genuine phase.
I'm what you call Will Smith. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of here.
You know.
If you ain't like half past midnight, I can't. No, I'm just joking. No, I'm just playing with you.
No, you ain't playing. You said all jokes got some truth to it.
I really do love all shades of black. I do.
Listen, all jokes got some truth to it. God damn it.
No. I mean, I used to be like that though. To be honest, that's why my ex-husband only just between him and midnight 11:59. Because I used to be like that.
He African, huh?
No, he ain't African. I mean, yeah, we all African, essentially. But yeah,
he from Zamunda or Wakanda.
No, his people is from St. Croix. Asshole.
I failed geography class. I don't know where the hell that's at.
The U.S. Virgin Islands.
For buck breaking. I appreciate you, Mr. Thomason, in the Cash App.
Buck breaking.
For buck breaking.
Who's buck breaking? What are we talking about now? I'm confused.
Me too. I'm confused as hell.
I think he was talking about my religious statement.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I tell people, listen, I got you talked to my Muslim partner before, but I always tell them, man, I said, shit, if you wasn't Muslim, y'all niggas be best friends. That's what I always tell the nigga. I tell them all the time.
Yeah, if I was 6
my
or
Muslim
7, I'd
homies
be in the NBA. Man, let
I
them
said, if y'all wasn't Muslim, man, Fred would be your best friend.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl that looked good. I would look at your ass, Fred. Shut your ass up.
Yeah, I ain't about that, man. Listen, let him be miserable. Let him follow a man that's spending millions of dollars a year while he got to bust his ass and work hard and pay your tithes and all y'all. I mean, if you go to the nation,
hey, what I tell you about them? Hey, nigga, leave bean pies out of this, all right?
Well, I mean, bean pies ain't.
Listen, Fred, listen, man. I'm gonna have to make me a shirt. It's gonna say leave bean pies out of this.
That's all we saying. Just leave bean pies and bean soda out of this conversation.
I got a few shirt ideas for Fred.
Yes.
And leave the bean pies out of this one.
Tell them about the bean soda.
Bean soda?
The what?
The bean soda, like it was like a bean soda we used to have.
You done gone too far now, Missy.
It was like a damn bean drink.
You're gone too far.
You know what? It may not have been bean soda, but I remember some type of drink was made out of like the damn bean thingy. That shit was
no soda, man. No soda ain't healthy for you, so it wasn't no soda.
Okay, it probably wasn't soda then. I was like 7 or 8 years old.
Was it from the Nation of Islam?
I grew up in it. My daddy.
You grew up in the Nation of Islam.
I told you that at the beginning.
Oh shit! I'm on I'm on a show with two niggas that don't believe in shit.
I believe in God. How was your experience? How was your experience as a Nation of Islam member?
It was pretty. You know what? I don't really know because I was like 7 or 8 years old. We did that for a minute, and my dad kind of left that bullshit. And I just
why you say left the bullshit? Why you say left the bullshit?
Like he just left it. Like I don't really know. I was like a little ass kid. I didn't get into all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like 9, 8, 7.
I just think if a man has 20.
When I first he first brought us around that shit, I was like 7 years old, and then I think he probably left when I was like around 9. Maybe it could have been
like 2 years. You did it for like 2 years.
First of all, Fred, I did do it for about 2 years.
You did what?
I did try to be like Muslim, like I try to be like a strict Muslim or whatever. That shit's for the birds. I just never really had a connection with, a sky daddy. I don't do the sky daddies. Yeah.
I know. I remember the first time you were on, you said that. Yeah, I just don't understand how people put humans before themselves. I don't grasp that concept. There's no man or no woman on this earth that I am going to worship. As a human being, information. Yeah, just give information. People are worshiping other people because they give information. Give people their flowers, respect them, honor them, but don't put them before your last name. Don't do it. Don't put no man before your last name. Trust me when I say this.
But we didn't have
Or
last
woman.
names until the damn Europeans, though, Fred. You know how last names came about, right? They'd be like, "Oh, that's John's little John that does the blacksmithing," and that's how that came from Europeans. Like if you look at the names King Tut, you know what I'm saying? Like it was. We didn't have. Never mind. We didn't have those last names. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just think God is in your decision making.
I just think God is in you. You are God.
God is in your decision making. God said, you are made in the image of my likeness. So that's basically telling you are a reflection of God, and you do not have to worship another man on earth as if he is a god.
Our good sis, Erica Badu said, most intellects do not believe in him, but they fear us just the same. So call us by our fucking name. Yo, you know what the fuck she was talking about already. You know what I'm saying? Most people wasn't even ready for that when she was talking about that shit back in 1990, 98? But she came out with that damn
She was talking about being a 5%er, right?
On and on. No, I mean she was kind of that 5% bullshit, but she was a little bit ahead of them too. That on and on. Most intellects do not believe in us, but they fear us just the same. Most intellects do not believe in him, but they fear us just the same. So call us by our name. So yeah, I mean, I don't subscribe to that damn 5% bullshit though. That's some mad weird shit too. Some of them a little batshit crazy too. That's what I'm saying. Like you're supposed to be your own leader. Like you was going back to Fred, being our own fucking leaders. Like I don't need I don't need anybody to lead me nowhere. Please don't lead me nowhere. I can lead myself.
Right. I just think that I don't understand how people say, I don't understand how a group of humans can say, I'm gonna leave it in God's hands. I don't understand how the
and then when some
solution.
shit comes true, thank God. Did God really do that? Or did you really put that shit in motion in the universe?
And that, or lazy Christians say, I'm gonna pray for you. No, he's homeless.
I fucking hate that. I'm gonna pray for you. No, motherfucker, do not pray for me.
The solution. I don't want everybody, and then I don't want everybody praying for me anyway.
Thank you.
like if I'm Christian, I don't want Muslim praying for me. Think about it. Like you think that your God is different than that God. Why would you want him to pray? I don't understand. Like I don't see. I'm pragmatic, so I think
who the fuck is Ruth though? Who the fuck is a Ruth? Steven, like who the fuck is a Ruth though? Is he talking about?
Two have to come after one. Three has to come after two. Like that's how my brain operates, as it pertains to like real life. I don't believe in.
Are you left-handed?
Am I what?
Left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just think that the greatest trick that they told us was, as I see in the chat, don't talk about religion and politics. That's how they control y'all Negroes. Y'all Negroids. That's
we're supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, religion and politics. You're supposed to talk about everything. That's called free will.
Already.
You're supposed to have your discernment is supposed to be so high that you can't be tricked. But people don't trust their discernment. People trust ideas. People trust hope. People trust imagination. Like people don't trust, like if your brother is a crackhead and you give him $20, you think he's gonna catch the bus and go fill out a job application? No, he's gonna get some crack. And that hope, I just don't know how God can just put a hand over his eyes for 400 years, right? If slavery was 400 years in America, and there is such thing as a God, like Christianity, like that God, like why didn't he just kill the people who was raping and molesting and killing and pillaging?
My thing is, why would God ever be a man though?
That's a good question too. That's a great question. And it's so many. Like for example, we say king and queens, but believe in monogamy. Like it's so many different like levels of like higher order thinking that we just don't have because we're so focused on lower frequencies.
Okay, Stephen has a point though, Fred. He said slavery's been around more than 400 years. He's absolutely correct with that.
No, I know that. That's why I said.
He's talking about chattel slavery, Stephen. Chattel slavery is totally different from regular slavery. That was a whole different ball game. Chattel is a totally different, or chattel, or how you want to pronounce it. It's a totally different ball game. Go ahead, Fred.
No, that's why I made it an American conversation, right?
That's what you definitely said. Yeah, American slavery. Yeah, you did. Chattel or chattel, whatever you want to pronounce it, whatever.
I didn't want to make this conversation about something that and a big, large conversation. I just think we got to get better. I think people were so afraid to be free.
But that's my thing, Fred. You know how you make movies and your friend DeAndre's making movies? That's my whole thing. Like, Black people, we so stuck on this whole slavery for the last 500 years, but we don't talk about like everything we contributed to the world way before slavery, like Mansa Musa, Yasaki, you know what I'm saying? Yasuki, you know, Tut, you know what I'm saying? Like the Nairobis, all that stuff that, you know, we could talk about. We totally break ourselves away and we only want to concentrate on this fucking, you know, this slavery thing. Let's talk about what, you know, like the very first Timbuktu, the very first university ever, Timbuktu in fucking Morocco before Morocco was taken over. You know what I mean? Like we have a lot of legitimate things we could brag on, but we don't. We don't do that. We just concentrate on like, oh, what happened like, you know, the last 500 years. Fuck the last 500 years. Let's talk about everything that built up to the last 500 years. Why the fuck these white people are so mad?
No, they can't because they listen to NBA YoungBoy. They don't even have the aptitude. You only have the aptitude to have a conversation, man. Like NBA YoungBoy is the highest streaming artist. I've never even heard one. Really? I've never even heard one NBA YoungBoy song.
Sir, please tell me you're lying.
I ain't lying. I don't know a song by NBA YoungBoy.
Man, a lot of people like that kid. I don't, you know.
But I'm just talking about the energy that he spills out. So I heard like that he talks about killing people and all that stuff, and he went to jail and all that. And
I'm an old school rap listener. I like to listen to my R&B, man. You know what I'm saying? There's too many tough niggas out here anyway.
Yeah, I'm not.
Right. Let me read this super chat.
I appreciate your permission. True. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. True that chattel slavery lasted about 400 years, but can you definitely say that God didn't stop American slavery from lasting 1,000 years? I'm not going to go on subjective. I'm just going to say that if God is all knowing, all giving, all loving, if he can make the earth in 6 days and rest on the seventh, shit, he can cure slavery in 1 second. Because he built.
All right now. Okay. We finna get into it now. Fuck this. See, I done let y'all niggas slide too long. Now the preacher got to come on out. All right. Now the preacher got to come on out. All right. Now, do you reward? Hold on, no, lift your head up. No, devil.
No, I'm
lift your head up, devil.
Oh, okay.
With your black self.
Okay. Go ahead.
Lift up your dirty head right now. Listen, this is what I'm saying now. Now listen. Do you reward your kids for being disobedient, Fred?
Well, the reward is discipline.
Huh?
The reward is discipline.
So this is what I'm saying, Fred. If your kids are not doing what you told them to do, like matter of fact, I'm gonna use myself for an example. When I was a kid, right, I would do shit all the time, just the wrong shit. You know what I mean? And I would be put on punishment, right? Everybody else got to play outside, have fun, play tag, the whole shit, right? And then every time I was almost off punishment, I do some more dumb shit. And then I'm right back on punishment. You get what I'm saying, Fred?
You should have been on punishment.
Oh. Ma'am, please.
I'm just playing.
You had your day. Let me go ahead and finish this up. Okay. So what I'm saying is, when you're not in line doing the right things, bad shit happens. You know what I'm saying? We didn't care about each other in Africa, so we sold each other. You get what I'm saying, Fred? So that's how the shit began, because we wasn't in line. That's how we end up being slaves for so long, because we still don't give a fuck about each other to the extent that we need to. Now we care about each other a lot more now. I mean, to an extent. But the thing about it is, the reason why we're not where we should be is because we're not living in the way that we're supposed to live as far as loving each other, man. That's the problem. So that's why slavery lasts that long. You think about this. If we would have came together, instead of every time a nigga left the plantation, another nigga told on him. That's how it lasted so long, because you had a nigga get passed and he free. Then a nigga snitch on him. Like, for instance, if you watch Nat Turner's movie, them niggas would have got away had the one nigga not told. You feel what I'm saying? If the nigga didn't tell where they was headed to next, boom, slavery in that particular region would have been over. You get what I'm saying? So that's why slavery lasted for so long, because we're not in the right place that we're supposed to be. We're not being obedient to the if you want to say the spiritual world, or just like human. We're not in line as humans as far as it pertains to black folks. That's why when we get shot, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's why when shit happens in our community, nobody gives a damn, because we don't give a damn. So that's why slavery lasted for so long. It ain't got nothing to do with God. You know what I'm saying? Because life is about choices. In the Bible gives you choices. We got a choice to make. You can make the right choice or the bad choice. And a lot of times we done made some fucked up choices. Listen, I'm a proponent for bad choices. I've been making bad choices for a long time. When I was a kid, I made a lot of bad decisions. If I could change some shit that I've done back then and you know what I mean, and fix it, I probably would, but I probably wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, we gotta be in line. When I told you we out of place, that's the problem, man. We're not in place. If we was in the right place, doing the right things, bad shit wouldn't happen. That's all I'm saying to you. That's all I'm saying to you. Got nothing to do with God. Yeah, but you gotta be obedient to God. Or you know what I mean? So that's the thing about it. That's all I'm saying. Slavery lasted that long because we wasn't in our right mind, and we didn't do what we were supposed to do as people. As a people. Because if we was, niggas wouldn't have got sold in the first fucking place.
Kyle, let me just break this down to you though. We just wasn't slaves neither. We had plenty of Europeans as slaves as well. And you know what? We're
not talking about Europeans right now. We talking about the black folks.
Okay,
you know
but you're definitely concentrating everything like it's black people's only people that's ever been slaves.
No, that's the only people I care about. That's what I'm saying. I only care. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
I'll let you talk. I'll let you do all your things. So you're talking about like, just slavery in general. White people were so weak that the Africans had to have them as court jesters, aka clowns. That's what they did with them because they could not, keep up with like the work or whatever. If we're going to talk about like real slavery and like slave trade and all that stuff, all that was amongst all the different, like channels of areas, like, so-called the Southeast Asia, which is the Middle East, which is pretty much Africa, because they were definitely like you're talking about like the ancient Sumerians, that were definitely black people, ancient Persians, that were definitely black people. But you know what I'm saying? But they're going to show you these white folks, but whatever it is. But we already know what it is. So if you want to go there, like, slavery was just not just black. We're talking about the last 500 years, 450 years to 500 years of slavery. That's what people keep basing everything on, of the whole world. But you have to remember, like, there's a whole thousands of years before fucking the last 500 years that black people have built. The reason why white people was even able to make foundations and do the things they're able to do is because the things that we built. We're talking about like zodiac signs, from electricity to like plumbing to like road work. All that came from us. That all came from us. But you know what? All we have is the last 500 years because we let people dictate to us. The last 500 years, we've been slaves. That's what we let people dictate to us.
I was just talking about that man particular question. You know what I mean? And what I'm saying is, let's be real about this. When people was going to church,
Hey, no, hold up, Fred. Drake said I'm not talking about shit. Fred, is he Fred? He said I'm not talking about shit. Drake said I'm not talking about shit. He said get her out the shop. Come on, Fred. So I'm not talking about shit. So like,
respond to him.
No, I'm just saying though. Like, so what have you read, sir? Like, I just want to know. Like, what have you read? I mean, what do you know about ancient history? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talking all this good shit. He wants you to get me the fuck out of here though. But let's talk about it.
listen. See, now you don't let the devil use you. See, this is why we was in slavery for so goddamn long. See, because we're not paying attention to the right fucking thing. See what I'm saying, Fred? That's what I'm saying. You gotta be obedient. Now you gotta be obedient to the conversation. Listen to what I'm saying, Fred. This is all I'm saying, as it pertains to spirituality. All I'm saying is, if you're not being obedient, bad things happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's just life. You know that. I know that. If you're not being obedient, right, bad shit happens. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Mr. Curtis says you're right. 1,000 years is hypothetical. In Genesis, God blessed Shem and cursed Ham. The Israelites, aka the Jews, came from Shem, and the black Africans came from Ham. I hate to say it, but that 400 years till now is the curse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm
it feels like that. It feels like
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't live with a curse.
No.
The
grand scheme, though. We talking about the overall. Overall, we fucked up. Overall, it's fucked up. I'm not saying, niggas like me, you know what I'm saying? We don't live by the same, codes and shit like that. We don't have. I'm telling you, man, we lack honor amongst each other, dude. Like we hold
lack honor. People. We lack honor. We lack integrity. Like it goes beyond us, because if there was a black man with $100, they would rob him. If it was a white man with $100, rob him. It's the internal weaknesses. Like it's if you can love a black person, you can love a white person. If you can love a white person, you can love a Mexican person. You know what I mean? I think that it's just people are conditions, and people succumb to the conditions that they're in and create livable condition, positive or negative.
Kylie Marie, if you don't go lay down.
I'm unsure if I'm saying this correctly. But because I will articulate this better tomorrow, because I'm on my last legs right now. But but I just think that people succumb to conditions, man. And I've seen beautiful people in downtrodden places. I've seen great people in elevated places. I've seen terrible people in elevated places. I've seen terrible people in the slums where, and I think it's really a decision at this point. I understand the big conglomerate. If individuals make individual decisions to be great, to make decisions based upon their elevation, I think we're in a better space. Matter of fact, I know we're in a better space, because conditions is not racial. It's not based upon race. Just I already know people gonna say, well, what about the systemic issue? What about this? What about that? You make an independent decision.
No, I mean, Fred, let's not be ridiculous now. There's definitely components to everything. Like, everything is just not black and white. There's definitely a lot of gray areas.
No, I don't think it's gray areas. I think if you're down by 20 in the fourth quarter, you got to figure out a way to win. You're going to be here 80 years. Race can't be your
excuse for we don't know. Years. Everybody's not here for 80 years.
I'm just the average living. I'm talking about the average is 77.8 or something like that. So Presidential Year 4 said, Black people, please research the fall of the Mali Songhai Empire in the 1500s.
He's absolutely right. Yeah, I mean,
how we got here and came from the Niger River.
No, we was in America long before any fucking European ever stepped foot on fucking American soil. And that's facts. Like DNA proves that we was here way before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we want to go to scientific, whatever. DNA can prove that we was here long before any European ever stepped foot on fucking America. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna argue with people about that bullshit. Because you know what? They could pick up their fucking phone and look up the latest lyrics to fucking Drake song, but they won't look up the latest, they won't find out who they are and where they come from. So at this point, Fred, we're like talking to like brick walls.
Brick walls.
You have your thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of fucks with you because I kind of like a lot of your beliefs.
Mhm.
Although you're a little bit more conservative than I am, because I don't really fuck with all that conservative bullshit because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of know.
I'm conservatively in terms of like my religious beliefs. I'm conservative about
that liberal shit weak. Go ahead,
First of all, Kai, I'm not going to argue with your light skin ass today.
I'm conservative.
I'm just saying, man.
Just because
Sir, I'm not going to argue with you today.
I believe in order for me to be a successful parent, I have to strip away the fat. I can't tell my child, well, we got to pray to do this. No, I'm not going to pray that my car gets clean. I'm not going to pray that your room gets clean. I'm not going to pray that you get an A. I got to strip off all the fat, and I'm in that frame now. And the accountability that I'm giving Lincoln and Kennedy is accountability that is growing within me every day. I don't pray. I prepare. I don't pray when a motherfucker pull a gun on me and I see him in my rearview mirror. I don't pray. I'm going to put my right hand down, turn around, and blow his brains out. I'm not praying. I am preparing. And I think, and I think us as a civilization need to start preparing. Preparing. And I think that is the key to liberation. That's the key. I preparation. Like,
hey, Fred,
yes,
I agree. But also, I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I prayed for a lot of tests that I didn't study for, and I passed in mugs. So there is a God somewhere, because I'm telling you, it's some tests I had no business passing.
You knew just enough. You got lucky.
Hey, sir, but you know what? What about what you was thinking in the back of your head? Was that really God? Was that really you manifesting whatever energies you needed to get past that?
Listen,
it was some tests. Does exist.
Listen, it was some tests I had no business passing. Do you hear what I'm saying to you?
Okay.
It was CCC AAABB.
You got lucky.
You
got lucky.
Listen, I'm gonna say it was God because I prayed before I made them guesses.
So when you prayed to God, right? Was that energy that you was putting in the universe? Was that energy you was putting in the universe?
That's disrespectful to God because you're a sloth.
Yeah, for sure I was sloth.
How can God won't bless the God you believe in doesn't bless sloth?
Well, he blessed niggas with ADD. So you know what I'm saying?
You got fortunate. Like I mean, it happens sometimes. Like you flip a coin. God said it's gonna be heads and it's tails. Like for example,
and when shit don't happen though, it's the devil. It's the devil that did it. When shit don't go there right. But when it goes the right way, it's like, oh yeah, God did it. But if it doesn't, it's the devil.
See, that's a misconception, because when people say it's the devil, they are the devil. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh man, the devil made me do it. Nah, nigga, you the devil. So you did it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I always tell people. No, you the devil. You know what I'm saying?
You had just enough preparation. You had a game plan and it worked. You know what I mean? It happens like that. I mean, Saul was Paul. You know what I mean? Peter.
Kyle be on his best. Kyle, you trying to be a Hebrew Israelite?
Like, hell no.
Oh, okay.
That ain't my style. I can't wear no funny ass suits.
We gotta bring a Hebrew Israelite on. That'll be
see, brother. Nah, I ain't doing that fucking yelling for no reason. Listen, I'm not wearing that fucking superhero outfit either.
As long as I'm not on the show, then you do everything you want to.
Listen, I'm not finna look like I got a sword on my hip. I just can't do it.
Do you?
And Fred, you bring one more. You better make damn sure I'm not on here. So I'm gonna like exit and exit stage left because I can't do it.
You can't even talk. You can't even
No,
talk.
you won't get a word in. They just gonna talk for 2 hours, and we gonna see like Read
Hey, listen.
Daniel chapter 3. Thus says the Lord. Says
See, because this is the time for God to
I don't know the Bible that well.
Fucking Bible verses. When I tell them I'm an atheist, they know like 1,000 Bible verses. Motherfucker, what part of I don't believe in all that shit you're talking about that you miss? Because I don't believe in all that shit you're talking about. Like,
Listen,
what the fuck is
them
we doing?
motherfuckers? I done seen them niggas run up on people, cuz like run up on niggas. Like, see, you a white devil. Like,
and I'll be all that.
Nigga,
I'll be all that good shit.
Y'all gotta chill. Yeah, I mean, that white lady ain't did nothing to nobody.
Man, listen, you need to be out. I'm telling you, instead of standing on that corner, you need to have a business, create a business that can create revenue. So you can. I mean, I'm telling you, man. People just omit like financial freedom. Like financial freedom is important, or else you're going to be subservient to your religion. You're going to be subservient to your religions, and that's just the reality of it, man. And that's it. That's it. Y'all ready to go?
Hey.
Yeah, we need it. I mean, because people are really mad at you, Fred, because you didn't get to like what they wanted to hear.
Oh, we'll talk about it tomorrow. It's the barbershop. It's not run by it's run by everybody. If you wanted to talk boxing, you could have beamed in and talked about boxing. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, man.
We ain't got to worry. I ain't worried about them Negroes, man. Come on. You want to change the show? Super chat or beam in, call in. You have the options to do that. You didn't do it. So guess what? The people that had the courage to beam in and call in and super chat, they dictate what goes on.
See, Fred. No, that's the white man trying to hold us back, brother. You know.
Oh man, what's up?
Isaiah 4:4. See, brother.
Man.
Kylie Marie.
Oh man.
Kylie Marie.
Hey, look, Kyle. If I shall put my vagina on his Val sideburns if he is finest.
Come here, Kylie. Come here.
Oh, man. It's hard on me.
Yeah, you know I don't get tired of
you don't need no
about
baby.
Haymon.
Say hi. Say hi since you want to be at.
It's definitely your daughter.
Right here.
She looks just like his ass.
Yeah.
Twinning.
Now go to bed.
It's
Don't do her like that.
I heard it. It's hurting some better.
Okay. Well, we get you a band-aid. We'll go upstairs.
Oh, she got an owie. Mr. Curtis double backs again. I appreciate you, Mr. Curtis.
Okay, Kylie, I'll see you later.
I agree with you preparing to defend yourself to kill somebody, but praying isn't just for what you can prepare for and control. The praying is also for the judge and the 12 jurors who can't prepare or control. Prepare and pray. Yeah. Prepare and pray. Yeah, you can pray and you can send positive energy and you can speak things into existence. I agree with that. But don't pray and not have preparation. So many people pray, and they sit in that church for 20 years. 20 years. The preacher says pray. He wearing it, man. Listen, you can't just pray things away.
Hey, Fred.
Yes, go ahead.
But the Bible tell you, you can't do that though. Faith without works is dead. You have all the faith in the world, but if you ain't working, nigga, it don't matter. It don't mean nothing.
I'm with that. I'm definitely with that. You know what else I'm with? Let's get the hell out of here. So you can start your show, and we can. And I can listen to these.
Drop your link, Kyle.
I don't have. I gotta create a show right quick.
Oh yeah, we got a guest on tomorrow. Yeah, we got a guest on tomorrow. We got a financial planner tomorrow. And don't worry, we'll double back on this on Thursday.
Fred, why you not a financial planner? Because you definitely have all the financial plans. Joe Black ass.
Kylie, if you don't go upstairs right now.
Oh damn. Kyle flexing if you don't go upstairs right now. I see you.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be a whole problem.
Dude. Hey, her mom finna be home. Listen, her mom finna be home. You know what I mean? I'm trying to save her. You know.
Oh yeah, mom, come on. You gonna get up. You gonna get up.
Oh, so she gets away with daddy.
You
but
gonna get
not
a
mommy.
verbal lashing.
She's too cute. She's too cute. She does cute
She looks
things.
just like your black ass. That's why she's too cute. She is cute though, but she looks just like your ass.
She says cute things. She knows what to do.
She's got you wrapped around her little finger.
Yeah, man. I can't, I'm all talk. You know what I mean? I'm selling wolf tickets, man. I'm Keith Thurman, trying to fight.
I can see it. You know, it's all in the light skin eyes. All in the light skin.
She got me, man. I be trying because whenever she about to get in trouble, she says or do something cute, and it's like,
Hey, Fred, what is your wife though? Because your children look Asian as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Asian, Chinese, Japanese, and black. 50% black, 25% Asian, 25% Japanese.
But nigga, that's Asian. 50% Asian.
Yeah, that's but some people that Chinese and Japanese are different to them.
Are they retarded?
Are they retarded?
Yeah, people think that like that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's different nationalities amongst the Asian.
But that's like African. That's like African in African American.
No, Africa's a whole country. Continent. I'm sorry, my bad. A whole continent. It is 54 countries within the continent of Africa.
Right.
And I forgot how many is like countries within the, continent of Asia or whatever. So Japanese and China, but it's part of the Asian persuasion, if so to speak. Japanese, that's kind of weird though. Japanese and Chinese a mixture though, because you know how much history they have together. I mean, with the Japanese, occupying China and making them like, test dummies and all that kind of stuff.
Catch up on my Asian history. I gotta catch up. I gotta learn that shit.
Wow.
I gotta learn it. I don't know off the top of my head. I know it if I open up.
In Asia, in China, the Japanese went there and occupied, I want to say in the 30s. And they were the first one to do like chemical warfare and stuff like that. And also like
you're in the military though, so it's different.
First of all, that has nothing to do with the military.
No, but what I'm saying is if you're
they ain't teach me that in the goddamn military. Nigga, I read. It's a little educated myself. I do have a little degree myself, sir. Thank you. But I'm gonna let you be great, sir.
Hey, Destiny.
First of all, Cal.
Do you know what the great philosopher DB will say right now at this moment?
Go to Kyle's channel.
Play the song, Fred! Fred, you frozen?
I'm back now. I'm back. Something's wrong with my internet. It'd be going out I don't know what the hell's wrong with it, but I totally appreciate y'all coming and keeping us company today. Thank you, DeAndre, Mr. Adams. Appreciate you, man. And yeah, man.
Fuck you too, Fred.
I appreciate you. I see you in Blue Blood's chat.
That's my babe.
Yeah,
not like that. Like, let me take that back. That's like, I really fucks with Blue Blood. Like, I think he's like an amazing individual.
He's a good guy. And you know who else is a good guy? You know who else?
You and Kyle.
And Peoples Hernandez. He's a good guy too.
Peoples Hernandez.
I never heard of this person. Who is this person?
He comes in at the end of the show and drops 5 mics, man. And Buckwheat, Richard, Steven, Beat, Fox, Big O, KJ, Charleston, Presidential Y'all 4, Shamar, J, Antonio, Dale, Charles, President Y'all 4, Buckwheat, D. Will, Mr. Stark, Shamar, Dark. They were just piling on in here, man. You know what I mean? Michael, Brian G, Shano, Jay, who else? Brent. You know what I mean? Hands up, Brent, Buckwheat, Brent, Mike, Steven. We in here, man.
My bad. Like, that's what I was talking about. Those same gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen and ladies.
We live right now, damn it. So everybody pull up.
Let's go over there and have a talk. I'm about to eat my pistachios and listen.
Kyle, did you drop the link with your black ass?
No, I'm on StreamYard and shit. Hold on.
This is why our show is so good. We had close to 400 people in here. We didn't even talk about boxing, man. See, that's good. We didn't hit 400, but we got close.
No, but we did talk about boxing, like, a tad bit.
It's cool. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. The show goes how the show goes.
Fred, you got my
I got
you
you got
me
my vote.
on Instagram. I always be liking your fucking post, your black ass.
You what?
I be liking your little posts and stuff. That's why
Oh, thank you.
I asked you about your children because they look very Asian and
Family.
shit.
Yeah, family. Yeah, family, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, mixture.
They're
His
very
daughter
cute
looked
kids,
just
though.
like him though, like an Asian version of him.
But you know what? Marlon Wayans, when I met Marlon Wayans in California, his wife is half black, half Asian. Them kids look like pretty much a lot of Asian. Like they look like they was half black, half Asian.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird how strong the Asian gene is.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother, his daughter looks straight Asian. She looks straight Asian.
For real?
Straight Asian.
It's like her. It's. I mean, of course. I mean, the daddy's black.
Fun, y'all. Steven said he got your notification.
Huh?
You damn Skippy.
Hey, you know what I want to do a show on? You know I want to do a show on because we do a lot of separating. How about like, do y'all think? I'll ask tomorrow because I don't want to leave it on this note. I'll ask it tomorrow at the top of the show because it may start a firestorm and I have no answers right now. So appreciate you, Destiny. I appreciate you. The new DB, Destiny Black. Appreciate you, Kyle. Appreciate you, man. Thank y'all for coming in. I know we didn't talk much boxing, but y'all loved it anyway, man. I totally appreciate y'all, man. And it's a late night show, man.
Hey, Fred, we gotta get that. We gotta get the national champion here on Wednesday, man.
Bring him on.
Got you.
Bring him on.
All right, big Fred, we holler.
All right, love y'all. Thank you, DB.
Bye, Fred. Love you too.
The new DB.
Fuck you.
It is. DB was the old host. Yeah, you're the new DB. You're the new
Fred. Hit me up with my DM.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass.
Hit me up with my DM. Ciao.
All right, peace. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll see y'all mañana. Holla.